Welcome back to Power Rangers Dimension Storm episode. I don't know. I can't keep
21.
track.
21.
Episode 21. I really need to start asking before we start this. So I look a little more competent and like I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I have Shane Top as Batman in a Power Rangers game. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm
The
just living life.
Chosen specifically.
The Chosen specifically, that guy, that Shane Top character. So this is just my game is just sugared up cereal on Saturday morning. But it works. They're having a good time. I'm having a good time. Hey, welcome back to Power Rangers Dimension Storm. We hope you having a good day.
Hi, I'm Joe. I play Luke Hammond, the Green Pit Viper Ranger, and the Dimension Storm team leader.
I'm James. I play Charlie, the yellow house cat ranger.
We all know and love Juan. His intro is usually a hot mess. He plays Javier, the Gold Ranger. We love our boy. Anyways,
I am Jay. I play literally everyone else.
recap time. So, last episode, we are in the med bay because the boys got banged up a bit. Well, Charlie and Javi did after their run-in with Axe, Virus Axe specifically. And so we're in there. We're talking a bit, kind of just making sure everything's okay. Charlie admits that, ouch, my ribs got punched. So Luke fixes him up there, and then we decide, hey, let's just kind of blow off some steam, and we play Smash Brothers for a while. Hiera and Jiraiya absolutely demolished us. Then we go eat lunch, and we go check in on Allie and Orion to see what they're doing up in like the main command control center of the ship. Because shit got fucked up by Axe, and we're seeing how that's going. Because Dulcina, could have been hurt and everything. But not to worry, Hayakawa and Orion and Allie are taking care of things. It's just going to take a minute to get everything 100% back correct. While we're there, Orion kind of gives us a bit of a rundown of the world we'll be landing on. He lets us know that it seems as though Batman exists, but it's not the Batman we're familiar with. And that we will be meeting the Jungle Fury Rangers, not to be confused with Luke's old team, the Nature Fury Rangers. There's a lot of fury in the Power Rangers team names, I've been noticing. Anyway, so yeah, uh, in the meantime, while we're like traveling there, we've got a couple days. So Charlie does a little bit of research on Wesley Collins of Time Force. Well, we know him as the main boy on Hyperforce. Fuck those guys. And he chats with Hiera a little bit. We eventually get to Batman World. I am forgetting the designation at the moment. Oh, T2120. T2120. And we go and talk with well, first we go to Jungle Karma Pizza.
Yes.
Is that what? Okay. I started to. I don't know why I questioned myself there so hard. Anyways, we go to Jungle Karma Pizza, and Charlie has some interesting moments. It's fine. He's had a little bit too much caffeine. It happens. And then we reveal, hey, yeah, we're Rangers too. And we talk with Casey and some of the other Jungle Fury Rangers. And Casey tells us a little bit about the Bat going off on his own, and we are asked to go meet with Master Mao, and we do so. And he wants us to go talk to Batman and try to convince him to pass down the mantle of the Bat power, because they haven't been successful in doing so, and it's been like 30 years, maybe longer. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time. And we learned that Batman's name is Stanley Bird. So we go to Gotham and we check out the town a little bit. We go to the mall and Luke overhears some talk about Cranston Industries. Yes, that Cranston. Taking over Burke Industries to take a more active role in the community and the everything, and that the merger deal seems like it's probably set to go through pretty soon. So that's interesting. And we decide to go ahead and bite the bullet and go see Mr. Burke. We get there and Burke Manor is like run down and abandoned, very a la like The Dark Knight Rises kind of vibes at the beginning, where it's just kind of gone to hell. Um, we go in there because the door is just straight up open, and we kind of start exploring. We're like, "Hey, Mr. Burke, are you home?" And of course, we don't get an answer. And Luke's like, "This is totally a setup," and it totally was a setup. Javier decided to go upstairs by himself, and he gets jumped by Batman in a suit of armor. And hilarity ensues as this old man proceeds to beat the fuck out of us. Mostly Luke. It's always Luke. Um, and so the fight happens. Luke gets slammed through a brick wall. Javier gets a couple chairs broken over him. And eventually we knock out the old man. We take all his weapons off of him and we just put him in a chair. And when he wakes up, then he decides he'll talk to us. We talk with him a bit, and he kind of explains the whole like why he hasn't passed down the mantle and that he hasn't been able to find a true successor that he feels will do a proper job carrying on the title and the image that is the Batman, because it's become a symbol. It's more than just a person, it's a symbol at this point. And we try to talk to him and everything. Luke tries his best to convince him, and then as Stanley continues to talk more, he starts to kind of unfortunately make more and more sense as to why he has not passed down the mantle. And he reveals that there was a pupil of his that he would have instated as the new Batman, but unfortunately he got the Jason Todd treatment. He got murderized real good. For my non-Batman fans that don't know who Jason Todd is. Ironically enough, it was Jason Scott that was the one that Stanley was potentially going to pass it down to, but unfortunately he is dead in this timeline, and it's quite sad. And so after that, no matter how many pupils he went through, he just couldn't find someone, so he continued on. And he's kind of a little bit salty with the Jungle Fury team because every time there was a threat, like he showed up. The other masters really didn't half the time, but he was there every time. And he thinks that they're clinging to tradition and that it's sort of a useless tradition if it's going to continue to sort of result in this non-action that happens quite often. So we have this conversation and we kind of come to an understanding of each other a bit. And he decides, after Luke kind of recounts what they're doing there and what the Dimension Storm team is all about, he decides to help us out with Cranston, evil Cranston, the evil Billy, as much as he can, because he has a file on his world's Billy Cranston, and there's quite a bit of information in there. And as we've learned, there's quite a few similarities between each version of the person typically. So he decides he'll help us at least in that regard. So we go down to the Bat Cave to kind of learn about this information, and that is where we are picking up.
Alrighty. Okay, so y'all are taken as you go through the hidden bookshelf. It's a small, winding, very close thing of stairs as you come down, as you pop into this. I mean, y'all know it as the Bat Cave, but it's basically a little. Y'all would probably see it as a base, but well, Charles would know it as more like a command center s thing. You would know it as a base wherever y'all had your stuff, but this is definitely very superhero esque. Y'all have read Batman comics, seen Batman stuff, especially Luke. So for you, this is like comic book coming off the page, becoming reality. as not Charlie, Stanley leads y'all down into the Batcave. Y'all emerge right here where y'all are currently at. How is everyone reacting to seeing the cave?
A lot darker than the TV show. But this guy's not Bruce Wayne.
Where's the pole? I want to slide down the pole and get
Yeah.
into my superhero stuff immediately.
Is there a Robin costume I can go slip on?
God.
But
It's all bloody. What's this all about?
Oh God.
Don't touch that kid.
you better
No,
stop.
Luke is just kind of taking everything in. He's a bit like kind of like whenever we met the Ninja Turtles, there's like this quiet excitement brewing in him. He's very, very like kind of starstruck at the fact that he's in here, but he's keeping it under wraps.
Charlie's just assuming he's not allowed to touch anything or stand anywhere that no one's told him to stand.
Probably for the best.
So Stanley continues to lead y'all over as he gets into his chair in the front of the Bat computer. It's already there's lots of dust. He dusts off a few things, presses a button, everything starts to come back on, come back to life. We'll say that it was a lot darker in here, very dim light. Then all the lights start to come on as you can start to see everything around here, from the giant Tyrannosaurus Rex, the evidence he's collected of some of his former foes, the cars, and the giant penny, stuff like that. As y'all start to look around, I've been working everything in great detail as he starts pulling up files. If anyone's paying attention, y'all might see
Yes.
some familiar names.
Luke is very, very intently watching.
So you see him go down a bunch of lists, and for Luke especially. I mean, Charlie would recognize some of these from the show, but you have names like the Penguin, Killer Croc, Catwoman,
I wouldn't recognize Killer Croc.
yeah, the Riddler,
I
Bane,
recognize that one. The fuck is Bane?
and then the Joker as well. As he's going through, and he's got like an allies section filled with lots of Power Ranger names, a lot that y'all would know: Tommy Lawler, Kimberly Hart, Leo, Carter Grayson. I'm trying to think: Andros, Zane, Carlos, TJ, all the ones that genuinely came before Jungle Fury. And of course, the Jungle Fury Rangers themselves, the Masters. And then he does get to the Billy Cranston file. As he opens it up, Cranston is a smart man. Although, smart as he is, I'm smarter, to a degree. Cranston knows the science and the technology, but I have a really keen mind for detective work. I know just about everything there is to know about most Power Rangers. In my world, anyways. Do you have anything you can think of, anything that you've learned so far about the Cranston that you're chasing? Is there anything you could tell me that'll give me more information on what I'm looking for? Or should I just give you the whole file?
He the one
He
that
lost.
he lost his friend Trini, and that's his motivation.
He
I'm
wants to
guessing,
bring her back from the dead.
do you know when this happened? Because the Trini Kwan of this universe is very much still alive.
Would it be like the same timeline as Once and Always?
Yeah, so 2023.
Luke would tell him that.
Hmm. Well, it's only 2010 now, so she's got 13 more years if that's to be believed. But then again, it is the multiverse, and it can't be that she dies in every universe.
No, that's not the case. She doesn't die in every universe. But in a lot of them, she seems to, and that seems to have been what. I don't know. It's interesting. Billy found evidence of the morphing grid saving people, bringing them back to life, that sort of thing, and that's sort of what set him on this whole warpath.
Got a mind of its own, and it saves some people, and I guess allows destiny to do its thing in other worlds or for other
Des-
people.
Destiny and prophecies are a joke. I've never believed in such a thing.
How would you explain if, like, prophecies that had been prophesized beforehand and then they had come true?
Either coincidence or someone knew more than what they were telling. It wasn't a vision, they saw directly into the future. Take, for instance, I must have been in my 30s, close to 40s. A woman named Sahara came from space, claiming that she had seen a prophecy from a witch on a planet far, far away from here. That prophecy said that I was going to die as the Batman, and she would pick up the mantle in my place. That didn't happen.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Like, if the Billy we're going up against is from 2023, then and we're traveling through the multiverse, like other universes and other times, maybe the grid has seen the future or something, some sort of unknown power has seen that future, and that's like certain people get like a link to that, like Moreland.
Yeah,
Even if it was true, even if it was possible. If destiny or prophecy are set in stone, what people saw was really to happen. How am I still here?
I think it's one of those things that once it's spoken out loud and people are aware of it, it influences their actions more than they realize, and through that influence, they in turn influence the outcome.
Whoa, that just wrinkled my brain.
Give me 1 second.
Just like how Moreland realized that if he didn't die during that fight, the outcome of it would have been catastrophic for his world. So seeing what the outcome could have been, he took it upon himself to influence that and change the outcome to one that was much better, where a lot more people survived. But he didn't.
I hate to think that it was for nothing though. Like, if what Mr. Burke's saying, if like Destiny's sort of a sham and that link to his sight to the future was somehow wrong and he could still be with his friends, I don't want to think about that.
I don't think it's entirely that way.
When you explained that, when you said that this Moreland had saw everything, a whole thing of events play through, did it happen exactly the way that he said it would?
Oh, I don't know. There was a huge fight and a fire going on. I never even really talked to the guy. I talked to a fake version of him.
You also said that he showed you something. Would you explain what that was?
Luke Is he asking Luke to explain what would have happened during the Psycho Red fight?
No.
Or the
Prophecy?
prophecy.
If you explain Moreland, and everything and all that, I'm assuming you would have told him that he had seen something that had been yet to come, but he wanted to see it till the very end. But you probably didn't explain that.
I mean, I got a
No.
glimpse of the paper.
Luke wouldn't have gone into that much detail. He just would have explained that there's a prophecy that we seem to be tied up in, and kind of given the highlights of the prophecy.
An entanglement.
So now he's asking you exactly what that is.
Okay. Luke will explain to the best of his ability, like what Marcus Moreland told him about, the dragon and well, what he saw really, because he was shown it about the dragon and all of the voices that he heard, Tommy Oliver's being amongst them, something about the chosen one, and that Marcus Mitchell is involved in it somehow, like the Phoenix and the dragon facing off against each other, and then the end of it where everyone is running and screaming and the dragon roars and then it ends.
I go over to Luke and put my hand on his shoulder and I'm like,
Yeah, while Luke is recounting this, basically his eyes kind of glaze over and he's just like rambling it out as best as he can, and very much like someone who is just rattling off something they've been told a million times.
Oh, I rolled that wrong. 1 second. There we go. That's better. So while you're telling him this, and you told him about the fight, I'd assume you told him about the fight and how Marcus Moreland died, and you said, he gave up everything. You're
Mhm.
afraid. You could try to hide it. You're afraid that the bird in the prophecy is potentially a version of your friend.
I don't know who else it would be. His
I'm going to
voice was one of the ones that I heard.
I'm going to tell you something. To give you a piece of advice. When Sahara came down from space and told me that a witch on a planet far away had given her a prophecy of my death and her picking up the mantle, I was very skeptical. But at the same time, I still hadn't found a proper pupil yet. Time passed and she eventually came back to Gotham. When she did, she was trying her hand at being the Batman early. She showed great promise. But she was aggressive. She had a temper problem. And most importantly, she killed people. She was automatically out. I told her that, but she was persistent that I was going to die. A week later, a man escaped from Arkham. A deranged man. And at some point, he had gotten in with some bad people. A few years before this, I had helped out the Dino Thunder team. During that time, I had helped Dr. Tommy Oliver rescue his friend and the Billy Cranston from the clutches of Mesogog. Mesogog was working with Dr. Tommy Oliver and Billy Cranston on some new technology. There was an explosion at the lab and Cranston was believed to be dead. And he stayed dead for about a year. Eventually, Tommy Oliver had brought up a new team of Power Rangers known as the Dino Thunder team. They had faced what was believed to be a cyborg named Zeltrax. But Zeltrax wasn't a cyborg. The armor itself was almost a living creature. And inside of it was Billy Cranston. Once discovering this, I had helped Tommy Oliver get the armor off of his friend and bring him back to the side of good. Tommy and Billy had kept the armor safe away from anyone else. Billy wanted to research the technology in hopes that it could be useful to mankind. See, Billy had sustained very bad injuries. The armor healed him over time, but it also took control of him. Billy wanted to harness the abilities of the healing. But the man that escaped from Arkham, a deranged man, got in with some people and got a hold of that armor and became the new Zeltrax. This Zeltrax wanted to kill me. The armor itself wanted revenge for what had happened all those years ago and was in Gotham. Zahara showed up a week before that. I went to fight Zeltrax and I wasn't winning. And help was too far away. I gave my power to Zahara. I wanted to test a theory. Zahara died as the Batman. But she weakened Zeltrax enough that after I had gained the power back, I was able to get the armor off the deranged man. And instead of keeping it safe, I had Zato throw it into the sun. It said Batman was going to die in that prophecy. It didn't say who was the Batman. Maybe that was the connection. But she specifically told me that I would die as the Batman. So maybe it's a coincidence. Or maybe there might just be a way to keep your friend from dying. If it's just about the requirements, what it looks like on paper, there's a good chance he may not have to die. But then again, everything you've told me, is he really a man worth saving?
Charlie
It's
takes a
like you
step
mentioned.
away from Luke.
It's like you mentioned earlier in the dining room. Maybe there's a bit of bias. I don't think
Maybe.
he's. I don't think he's entirely gone. I would like to hope that he's not. But who's to say? I don't even know if it's the same one or if it's just a version that is painfully similar. Either way, it hurts. And either way, there's a part of me that doesn't want to see him die again.
Well then, if you don't want to see him die again, I suggest you don't listen to a prophecy made by a man you didn't know. If all you have to go off of is what he said and the paper he created, then I suggest you do your own thing.
Luke looks at Stanley and he gives him this look of there's more that I know.
Okay, well if you're openly admitting that, he's gonna pick up on that. But
Like
there's
he kind of gives him that sort of look of like there's a little more to this. But he's not going to say anything.
he's gonna make a mental note of it. He's gonna make a mental note, kind of squint his eyes, and then turn back to his computer. I'm going to give you the entire file that I have on Cranston. His fears, his desires, the psychological profile that I had created for him. I'm going to give it all on this drive. This is the least that I can do. If I was younger and I could trust someone to protect Gotham, perhaps I would have went with you. But I'm too old. Something like that is a young man's game. I did what I set out to do. And I'm hoping y'all will do the same thing. And he copies the file onto the drive, takes the drive out of his computer, and hands it to Luke.
Luke will stick it in his pocket.
Sir, are you sure you're too old? Because you beat the hell out of us three. You didn't even morph.
I don't think you understand. Although my tendons, my joints, my muscles, they were aching the entire time without the power. It was still a lot of fun. I hadn't had something like that in a long time. Being frozen, getting hit as hard as I did, surrounded. But you all learned very quickly not to surround me. When it
Luke
comes to the
nods.
fireplace, that was my own doing. It was a muscle reflex. It was like I was young again for a moment.
I understand.
But that's all. When it comes to the power, I'm sorry. You won't be leaving with it.
Hey, time out real quick. Out of character. Would you say that Zato flew into the sun?
Zeltrax's armor.
Okay.
It's going to be.
Luke just kind of shrugs and goes, "To be honest, I didn't figure we would be."
If they want to come get it, if they suggest taking it by force, let them come. They will not find it easy. I will use the power to defend myself and the mantle I had built, the city that I had saved.
Sir, you said that Zahara died wielding the Power Ranger, the Bat Power,
Yes,
and you were able to get it back.
she was dead.
So when you die, what do you think the power will do?
I don't know. At first, as I started to graft my knowledge and my prowess onto the power, there always felt like there was something with it. The tradition was ingrained in it. Generations of different masters passing on more and more and more. It seemed like when the time came, it had a change of heart. It didn't leave me. It stayed. They didn't like that. They didn't like that I had put so much in it, so much time, that I was able to change the very nature of the power itself. The power, in a way, is now the mantle of Batman. No longer the Jungle Fury Bat Ranger. And I think that makes them the most mad out of everything that's happened. They don't like that it's no longer theirs, but mine. Fully. I think it angers them.
Do you think that this world could be thrown into chaos if that power is to just be not wielded by anyone? What'll happen to Gotham?
I like to think that if I passed, and someone worthy enough were to reach out, if Gotham ever went back down to being a crime filled city, if someone truly worthy tried to stand up against it all, I believe the power would go to them. The power knows my mentality. It knows the stipulations of becoming the Batman. I believe it would choose them using those same stipulations. But I can't say for sure.
I
It's like
think you're right.
it's like Luke said. We're not really here to bother that. I think you've given this sufficient thought.
I think you're
I
right, though, Mr. Burke. I think that if the time came, the power would choose.
thank you.
Wanna
I
go?
appreciate. Go ahead.
I was just gonna go up to Luke and just be like, kind of whisper, like, "What do we do now?"
Luke will sort of lean over and I think we'll stay in Gotham for a little while. See what there is to see.
You need any help in town while we're here?
No, I'm pretty sure they told you, and I'm pretty sure you could see it for yourself. For the most part, Gotham is the lowest crime in any city across the world. There are gangs who pop up every now and again, but they don't make it that far.
That's so dumb. Hey guys, you want to start a gang? What, dude? Hey, we live in Gotham. Like, let's not do that.
It's become more apparent since I retired. Some
Mm.
people were only afraid of me, not really so much the police or anyone else. With me being be gone for so long, they're starting to get less fear, which is what I was worried about. Without a constant Batman, a constant person to watch over the city, they could change again, rise up. And with the people that I faced before, if more like them come from the ashes, the city's gonna need a Batman.
I'm Batman.
While we're in town, we can at least keep an eye out if anyone seems to try to start trouble.
It will be appreciated.
Luke nods.
If you do that for me, maybe I can teach a thing or two to each of you. Our combat was short, but I saw that some of you weren't utilizing a few of your strengths. I could teach you as payment.
That would be amazing. That's way more payment than anybody to be literally trained by Batman. That's There's not money that you could spend for that. That's crazy.
It's the least I could do to help you more on your journey across the multiverse.
It would be greatly appreciated.
And as you say that, the back computer starts going off with an incoming call. He turns his chair back around, and I'm placing the character tokens down so y'all can see who's on the screen. So I don't have to send y'all. I'm just gonna place it in front of Stanley so y'all can see. He answers the call, and what y'all see appears to just be well, you'll see for yourself.
Hello?
You first just see two red glowing circles as they step more into focus. Batman, freeze. You haven't called me that in a long time. We've been on a first name basis for some time now. What's the occasion? I need your help, Batman. Stanley cannot help me, but you can. I thought you were comfortable down at Burke Industries. You changed a lot of the landscape when it came to medical technology for our company. I've kept your wife safe. What else could you need from me? You have the cure for yourself. Unless something happened. They took her, Batman. And they won't give her back. Unless I make them like me. Why would anyone want to be like you? You can't feel. You can't touch. You have to remain in negative degree temperatures just to survive. What could they possibly gain? No. They wish to be immortal, Batman. They are willing to live with the side effects as long as they live to the end of time, unaffected by disease, frozen in time. And like I said, they won't give her back until I give them what they want. But me and you both know I was a problem back then. More of me would only lead to more trouble. You've been gone too long, Batman. People aren't afraid anymore. I need your help. I need you to get my Nora back.
We can do it.
Burke throws his hand up in a way to keep you silent. You're calling me. You know I can't help you. I'm too old. I don't know how long the power would be able to sustain me before my old age started to wear me down. And the last time I tried, my heart couldn't sustain it. I can pass this along to perhaps another set of rangers, veterans, people that could actually help you. I don't need their help. They will not be able to do what is needed. I need you, Batman. Please. I don't know what they would do if someone else showed up. You're the only one I trust. You gave me a second chance at life. You made me a better man. Don't make me turn back into the man that I once was to save my wife. We both know how much of a monster I can really be. You see, for anyone who can kind of see like the side of Stanley's face, you kind of see his eyes squint. Don't do this, Freeze. It's I'll figure something out. I've made some new friends. They might be able to help you. They're not from around here. Any research they did on any Power Ranger teams would be invalid. They wouldn't know what's coming their way. I don't think you understand. If you don't help me, you directly, I will set off a subatom bomb, freezing all of Gotham at negative degree temperatures. No one will survive. Not even you. This isn't like you. You haven't been like this in years. Making threats. There's more to this. Something you're not telling me. I have told you everything, Batman. I only need you to listen. We were this close for a cure for my wife. And now they've taken her from me. Her tank could be thawing. Slowly getting more of her disease. I won't let them. Not when I'm this close. You help me, or all of Gotham will be reminded of what killed the dinosaurs. Contact me when you've made up your mind. You know how much time you have. And then he disconnects.
Who was that?
That was
Victor Freeze.
Do you really have like an atom bomb that can freeze the city?
Victor is
Luke
the
does
Victor is the lead scientist in cryogenics. That is a threat, a massive threat, but one he's pulled before. But he hasn't been like this in years. I don't know what could have happened. He's not telling me something. It's not like Victor to get loud and angry like that. His rage has always been quiet and cold.
Who took his wife?
Apparently, he doesn't know.
Right.
Someone did. They probably left a ransom note. He wants me to find out who, and he wants me to bring them to justice. But I can't. Not like this. But I can't risk Nora. I gave Freeze that second chance at life and paid for everything. He's been a better man. In my youth, I would have already taken off. To ruin a new man's life like that. To hit him where it hurts, when he's done so much good, not just for the community of Gotham, but around the world with his impressive skills and his knowledge. It's rage-inducing.
What can we do to help?
All right, he spins the chair back around. You do this for me. And like I said, I'll help you correct your issues in combat. You're going to need to go out in the city. Wait until night, never in the day. You'll go out at night. You will listen for rumors. Even now, this city still talks. It doesn't take much for rumors to travel around, especially now. You'll find out who did it. You'll report back to me. And if there's anyone that I know, I can give you the best advantages and how to handle the situation.
We can do that.
And I need you to be effective. There can be no mess ups. Like I said, I will not allow them to ruin Freeze and Nora's lives. They've waited too long for this. Freeze may have been a bad man back in the day, but he's worked and made up for what he did. He's a better man now. I won't let them ruin that. And you're not going to let them ruin it either. Do you understand?
Yes.
All of you will do exactly as I tell you to do, when I tell you to do it. Not a moment later, not a moment before. Exactly as I tell you to do it. I do not tolerate failure.
Understood.
Yes,
If
sir.
any of you are still banged up from the fight, there's medical equipment from where we entered. Heal yourself up. There's plenty of food in the kitchen and the pantries. Help yourselves and prepare for a long night.
Got it.
If you need me, I'll be down here. I'm going to search up on what's been happening in the city and see if any new gangs have popped up. It's time to go to work. And the chair spins back around. So what are y'all gonna do now?
Luke will go finish patching himself up.
Let me make sure if Javi. I know Javi took like 1 damage, but I think it was 1 damage. Oh, he took 2 damage. Okay.
I didn't get hit.
So I'm gonna make. Of course, you didn't get hit. Guy with the most health doesn't get hit. So
I rarely get hit. I
So
didn't
you
even
can
get
help.
hit when I fought Axe, and Orion had to come in and do some like after fight damage. We getting
So
ready? Are we gonna do training first, or are we gonna do what?
no, you'll get training after you've done the job.
Yeah. What time of day is it? Because we ate lunch and then we went around Gotham for a bit and then we came here. So it's probably like, and then we waited for him to wake up. So it's probably like late afternoon, early evening, like 4 o'clock or so.
I'm gonna say it's 5:30,
Okay, it's 5:30.
and it's summer, so
Yeah, gotta wait till a little later for the sun to go down.
but yeah, you can patch Javier up. It took 2 damage, and I'll go ahead and add his 2 health back.
Yeah, Luke does that. I guess in the meantime, we'll eat ourselves some things. Because it is getting close to supper. It is kind of close to supper time.
Yep, he said to help yourselves.
Yeah.
I saw a Twinkie up there that I had my eye on.
You need to eat
Po-
active food. Really.
Twinkie is food. Okay, you're my leader. I'll do whatever you say.
So y'all are gonna go upstairs.
Yes.
I think
Yes,
the kitchen's on the first floor.
it
It
is.
is.
Yeah. Boop.
To the left, to the left.
Anybody talk to the toss to the left.
Right, I found some ham. Give me
What
that.
kind of stuff we got up in this pantry?
A lot of everything. It is a stacked pantry.
Hell yeah.
Whoa, he had his own cereal. Check it out. Batman cereal.
Little Batman shaped marshmallows.
This town
Like
loved this guy.
like Lucky Charms. Bat charms. I don't know.
So y'all make yourself or eat snacks, whichever way you want to do it. Either way, y'all eat food and y'all wait for the sun to go down. If any one of y'all were gonna, I don't know, take a power nap, you can.
Luke is going to go outside and have a smoke because he hasn't done that in a hot minute and he's hankering for a cigarette.
Is it okay if I? Is it okay if I sleep in this bed?
Yeah, they seem, they're it's dusty, a little bit dusty, but
I mean,
you
it's
know,
just dust.
but you could turn on like a fan or something. There's like a ceiling fan you can turn on and get yourself tucked in and sleep for a bit.
Power nap.
Yeah, Luke's gonna. Are these fountains functioning?
Where,
These fountains out on the front?
yeah, well, you could see they haven't been turned on. Um, they got water, but they're not cycling through. If you'd like to see where their potential switches for the pump, you can.
No, I just. If it's tepid water, Luke's gonna leave it alone. He'll just sit on the steps and have a cigarette and watch the sunset.
And Hobby's just chilling.
He's just chilling.
So time was sunset like 8 o'clock in the summer.
Something like that.
So around 8:30, 8 o'clock, the sun fully sets. Charlie, in your room, if you had looked in the top corners, you could see what appeared to be an intercom based system. As you hear Stanley come on the radio, "Wake up, the sun's down."
Okay. Here I come.
Falls face first in the hallway.
Whoa, there's still a hole over here. Whoa, there's no sheets on this bed in here.
Well, yeah, no one cleaned it up. We go back. Do we need to go back downstairs or?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Does he have like a summer sausage just like hanging like in movies where they got just meats hanging? I want to grab one.
Sure, why not?
I want to
Can you
grab
get a
one.
fucking grab us? Oh my god.
I've
We
eaten
go
so
back
much food this week.
downstairs.
Charlie, the Batcave entrance is near the bookshelf.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure he's got multiple Batcave entrances.
Probably. This is the one he showed y'all, and this is the one y'all know how to open.
But if I
Yeah.
turned that dragon statue off, it would open up a portal to the.
You like twist its tail, and then like
It
it
just
like
breaks
flips.
off.
It flips up, and then there's just like a fucking bat cycle that comes out.
Oop.
Jesus Christ. But
I don't
no,
know how to put it back.
Christ.
So I'll go back
Like,
down. Like what?
there's the entire time that like we've kind of been doing things.
Yeah.
There's this air about Luke of like he just he's serious, but there's also, like I said, there's like this quiet excitement in him right now. He's like, I can't fucking believe we're doing this. Oh, he naked face.
He is naked.
He ain't got no beard no more.
Nope.
Come back and stand where he was previously.
So y'all come back down, and he rotates in the chair, and you do notice that he has shaven his face.
Luke's brows shoot up slightly, but he doesn't say anything.
How long was I asleep? Did we go back in time?
So he sees Luke quirk the eyebrow, and he's just like, "What?"
God. What?
I'm guessing beards make for a tactical disadvantage or something.
He puts his hand to his face in shock. Huh. Didn't realize I did it.
What the fuck? This guy's senile.
I didn't know I even did it. Just reflex at this point, I guess.
Mm.
Why is there a blank token
Oop, I'm
thing?
sorry about that. Get off of there.
Was that Fred?
No. Just doing something because I changed my token too.
Oh.
Summer sausage in the picture with me.
God damn it!
You're quick. But he turns around. He turns back to the computer. So, there's been works of some shadow organization lately. They just came to Gotham. No one knows who they are. It appears they are the ones who took Nora from Victor. I'm sending you to, where did I have it set to? Hold on, I gotta look at the Gotham map real quick. Oh god, y'all keep putting all these fucking big ass tokens on the map. Where is it? I marked it. I'm sending you down to New Gotham Island, close to a shipping dock area. You're gonna want to get on top of a roof near the shipping dock and survey and do a reconnaissance and surveillance. I'm going to give you some tech that'll allow you to pick up on conversations from a far distance. You'll need to listen into some of the workers there. Most likely, some of those workers aren't who they say that they are. Listen in carefully, get as much information as you can, and the moment you know anything or who this organization is or where they're hiding, let me know.
Understood. Should we go in our civilian clothes, or do we need to be more inconspicuous?
I would say to go ahead and morph, I always did, but my powers allowed me to hide in the shadows, along with training that I had received, made it really difficult for people to spot me. My powers also give me a few things. I noticed during the fight, you said something about an aura. My power blocks your ability to see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you didn't have a soul, man. I'm sorry.
It's fine. A lot of people with magic assume that. But it's also a good thing. It made them fear me.
Yeah, it was pretty scary to see Javi's aura just jumping up and down. Like he was being pulled on the neck from behind and stuff.
I don't know how you do it in your universes, but Power Rangers don't exactly going around advertising their identities. I never did. A lot of people don't.
In my universe, it was the same way. We were very, very undercover. A lot of the authoritative figures did not like us. We were kind of vigilantes.
But then again, Power Rangers could, if you're spotted, Power Rangers could draw too much attention. They can move their location, change bases, or be aware that you're coming. But then again, you're not from this universe. Them knowing your identity won't mean a thing once you leave. They'll never see
Which
you
is,
again.
which is why I figured going in our civvies would be the smartest option. Who cares if they know who we are?
Fair enough. Here's the device. You'll use this and you'll be able to listen on conversations. I adapted my helmet and my morph state to automatically connect wirelessly. But we don't have time to do that for your helmets. And I don't know how to modify your powers like I did mine. So you'll have to wear the headphones.
That's fine.
Remember, listen carefully. Code is used a lot in these kind of situations. If anything sounds slightly off, tell me what they said. I might be able to figure it out. But make sure you have enough details and information before we decide to do anything. Even the slightest miscalculation or lack of information could cost people lives.
Luke just nods.
I know y'all don't have a stake in this, but Victor and I do. Nora is not a life that we can risk losing, not when we're so close to curing her disease.
Believe me, we might not have a stake, but saving lives is saving lives.
$20 is $20.
Well then, I'll send you the location to your. I'm assuming you have communicators.
Yes.
I'll send you the location of the rooftop that you're going to be surveilling on. And don't worry, you don't have to give me the exact communicator details. I'll figure it out. I always do.
Yeah, how'd you figure out it was a new shadow organization?
Shadow
Detective.
organization means that they're working within the shadows and they are coming up quite a lot. They could just be a small gang of thugs or thieves, but they're still lurking in the shadows and not a lot of people are talking about them. Hence the name. They're not making themselves known. They're hiding and waiting. They had their moment and they took it when taking Nora. If Freeze, well, if he hadn't changed his ways, they wouldn't have survived.
No.
But he's changed now.
And they're being smart because they're still afraid that someone, and Luke inclines his head at Stanley, might come for them.
If I have
Maybe
to
a
get out of
trap.
this chair, if I have to get out of this chair and I have to morph, most likely to because that y'all weren't prepared and y'all messed up. If I have to get out of this chair and I have to come to the location, they aren't the only ones that should be afraid.
What about Victor though? Like he said, you specifically had to be out and help. If we don't show up, not only could this be a trap from that shadow organization, but if he gets wind that you're not specifically there to do the job, what? This is bad.
It may be the fact that Victor sees me as the only one possible who could secure Nora safely without any issues. But also Victor knows I haven't been in the game in a long time. They must have scared Victor something fierce if I'm the one he's calling, or something else he's not telling me. I don't think Victor would lie in our friendship after all these years.
It might be a ploy to draw you out. Maybe they want something to do with you.
It's
And
possible.
and he's desperate enough to save his wife to try to motivate you to go.
Yeah, and this could be a trap to get you.
There are a few things that don't add up about this. I'm still thinking about them. If I change my mind on anything or have any revelations, I'll let you know. But communication needs to be held tight. So only call me if you absolutely need it. And if I absolutely need to tell you something, I'll call you.
Understood.
Sir, you said that we are only to do things when you say them. Um, if we have allies, can we call on them?
I don't know if involving Hayakawa and Raya would be the best idea in this instance.
Well,
No,
I have this ninja ability that allows me to move through the shadows, but I'm not as good at it as Jiraiya is.
you're talking about the two that aren't from this multiverse.
Yes. I think in this instance, the less people, the better.
You're right.
Less bodies means less chance to be spotted, which means less chance of arising suspicion.
Keep the numbers small. And also, you say he's better at it, but maybe you just need more confidence. Comparing yourself to others is never going to be a good thing. I never compared myself to others.
Well, the Black Ninja Frog ability is the only one he has to kind of work with, so he's honed it. I only kind of use it sparingly or whenever I feel like the situation calls on it.
I think you'll do just fine. After all, you were the only one I didn't lay a hand on.
I put my head down and make this weird face like, ugh.
Luke kind of cracks his neck a little bit.
Anyways, I suggest you head out.
I've got the power of Jesus and anime on my side.
He turns around his chair and then he turns back around. That car of yours isn't going to do. It's
Oh
too
no,
bright and too loud.
Lightning Cruiser was not going to be coming along.
And either way, maybe there's a chance. Victor may believe I'm helping if you take the car.
Luke, Luke kind of his eyebrows sort of shoot up a little bit, and he gets a grin on his face. You're gonna let us take the car?
It's got an onboard system driving assistant. Probably nothing like the one that you're used to driving. But it will. I've put a lot into that car. It'll make it seem like I'm the one driving, even if you're the one that's driving.
We'll
And if
take
you're
good
not
care
sure
of
about
it.
anything, the onboard automated systems, you can bring them online and they will get you out of certain situations. Or I can remotely pilot it from the Batcave.
Got it. So it's pretty similar to LC then.
Probably not as advanced. Lightning Cruiser and Storm Blaster are sentient beings. I have them even in my world. Mine is more basic stuff. Well, I say basic, but top of the line, but nowhere near their level. It's not going to be making lights and beeps to talk to you.
And its
And
reaction time won't be as advanced.
yes, but it'll get the job done. And maybe put some fear back into people in Gotham. And he's going to toss Luke the keys. Just don't scratch it.
I take good care of LC. I'll take good care of this car. Is
He
it the
turns back.
tumbler we're taking? Are we taking the tumbler?
Yes, y'all are taking the tumbler.
Charlie, demorph. We're not going morphed. We're going in our civvies.
So top of the tumbler opens up. Y'all get in the tumbler. It shuts. And Luke turns it on. Back here at the bottom, there is a part of the wall that drops down, revealing an inner cave working system for you to take to get out onto the road.
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah!
I'm fucking
This-
Batman. Let's go.
as soon as the top shuts, Luke gets the biggest fucking grin on his face.
That's not the only thing that's the biggest thing that you get.
He doesn't have a boner.
Oh. Well, you're the only one that doesn't have a boner now. No.
No, but Luke gets the biggest grin on his face. He starts the car and he revs the engine and he's like, oh, fuck yes.
Guys, what is this tank? I thought we were going to take a car.
This is the car.
Where's the Batmobile?
That is the Batmobile.
Where's I know.
Luke turns it around and he's like, okay. He takes a deep breath. He kind of rubs his hands together a little bit, swishes his hair, like pushes his hair back out of his face. I can't fucking believe we're doing this.
This isn't a car.
So it starts up, as you turn on, it says, welcome back, Master Burke. Would you like me to go ahead and play your automatic playlist?
Go for it.
It's Caramel Dancing.
No.
It's Stanley. This is still Stanley.
Oh my god.
Anime weeb Stanley, who
No,
likes
this is true. This is true. This is true. God, Luke just immediately quirks like the shocked blink gif.
Uh-huh.
Just that's immediately what happened. He's like, on second thought, turn it off.
All right, Master Burke. And then Stanley's going to come with a thing. For the sake of making this simple, I had you registered as me so you could drive the car.
Got it.
Now, go to the city and head to the point. Was on your communicators, but it's also within the Batmobile, so you'll be able to see it there on the screen in the center. Head there and get on the rooftop and start the surveillance. And don't worry about the car. No one's going to be taking rims off of it. It handles itself.
Got it.
So you blast off.
Yes.
Coming out of the woods on the road that y'all passed, heading to Burke Manor, and you head to Gotham City.
As soon as we start picking up speed. We like burst out of the like cave and everything, like onto the road. Luke's just like, fuck yes!
You see the afterburner button, the button that makes it go faster and does the jumps.
He does
It's,
it. He hits the button. He
you hit the
slams that bitch.
you hit the afterburner and you are immediately thrown back in the chair by the G-force.
What? Is Charlie like losing his shit?
Yeah, Charlie's like up against the chair, like not able to he didn't have the strength to pull himself back forward. Stop pushing buttons, Luke!
Luke looks the happiest you've seen him since the wrestling match.
He still got the summer sausage.
No, I gotta change that.
Nah, keep it.
No, I already ate it all.
But we just got it.
My stomach hurts. Pull over.
Summer sausage Charlie is best Charlie. Summer sausage K-pop Charlie is best Charlie.
Summer sausage K-pop Charlie.
So the windows are very much two-way mirrors. They are black as fuck on the outside, but on the inside clear as day. As y'all drive through Gotham, make your way to New Gotham, you see a lot of people are in shock. They are very much in shock as
The boys are
people.
back in town.
Some people are even cheering, and some are mostly in shock. But some people are cheering and everything. And nobody sees y'all. Y'all get out of the Batmobile. Y'all climb through the fire escape and get up on top of this building.
Mm-hmm.
So now the rest is up to you.
Well, we're supposed to be listening in, so
I
that's
feel like
what we'll do.
Javi would stand on like the edge and with like one leg up and one leg down, and he would brood. And Luke would too. Like Luke would find his own perch, and Charlie would go, "What are you guys doing?"
This is my city, fool.
I mean, Luke is going to kind of. Is this a bay a bay like a window thing? Yeah.
Yeah,
Can he see anything in there?
I mean, it looks like the lobby of an apartment complex.
Okay.
Activate Aura Sight.
You're gonna get a fuck ton of people.
But you're in the city. You're seeing a lot of people.
There's too many people.
My one weakness: a big city.
It overloads me and I fall off the building.
Luke would like to get up on top of this thing if he can.
You can very easily.
Okay. He's sitting crisscross applesauce up there, and he's going to tune in to Gotham FM.
So you tune into it, and when you point it at certain things, you can pick up on conversations. If you point it at people that are like on the ground, you can hear people having a conversation about. You hear two people. You see two people like down below. You go to test it, and there's two people underneath you, and they're talking about the pros and cons of Cranston Industries potentially taking over Burke Industries. One of them essentially points out the fact that uh, Cranston Industries has been pushing for lower rent prices, which rent prices weren't that bad in most of the city, but in New Gotham it's kind of more expensive, and the apartments don't really justify the means of the expense. But one of them argues like, yeah, well, the rent prices are bad here. Just move to another part of Gotham. I mean, you don't have to live in New Gotham. Well, I don't have to live here, but my work is down the road. That's why I moved over here. I didn't know the apartments were so shitty and highly priced and quite frankly a little unaffordable. I don't know. Yeah, Cranston Industries might be doing a lot of good stuff, but I don't like some of their policies. And Burke Industries has been here a staple. They're practically a family-owned city. I don't know how that Miss Stanley Burke is living his life. He's not really seen anymore. Doesn't go to events, not even charity events. but it's comfortable. We know what to expect. Having some company come in and take over everything, for God knows rent could go up everywhere else, and no matter where you move in Gotham, you're in the same situation. Okay, well, maybe, but let's not pretend like Burke Industries has been like a perfect child. It took a while for them to get there, but we'll see. Who knows? So you know it works. You can hear conversations as if you're standing there. Just up to you to point it in the right directions and hope you can pick up on something.
I mean, Luke will just kind of like how you do in the Arkham games. He's just going to kind of scan around until he starts to pick up on things that are of interest.
I'm just
Okay.
watching Luke.
You scan around, you pick up on a couple of more basic conversations as you point them towards windows where people are talking in their apartments where you can see them talking. You get basic conversations. You hear some things you wish you hadn't heard. Adult stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine Luke hearing that, he immediately just moves it anywhere else.
Yeah.
But roll me alertness. You're picking up a lot of conversations. Let's see if you can pinpoint a good conversation to listen to.
And I mean, he's instructing the other two to do the same.
I'll roll for Javier. Just keep it at 10. I'll let y'all know. It's going to be more of a collective thing, anyways.
Well, I rolled exactly a 10.
Javi rolled a 9. Y'all have a 19 collectively. This is a collective roll here.
Come on, Charlie.
Collective roll, and y'all haven't even broke 20 yet.
Par for the course.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
Charlie.
So that is collectively a what? I'm not
20.
good with math.
36.
30.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Charlie really helped you out there. So, scanning through, you hear basic conversations, non-important stuff, arguments, standard stuff you'd probably get from scanning a bunch of apartment buildings and buildings that are nearby until you hear you hear a glimpse of it. You manage to catch it, and you instruct the other two to hone in on it. All hone in on this conversation. What Luke caught was a guy saying, "We're going to be moving her tonight." So he cuts over there and then instructs all y'all to point in the same direction. Y'all are pointing it at a building closer to the dockyard. Yeah, we're going to be moving her tonight. No one even knows. But what about Freeze? Y'all, we're not like scared he's going to do something, are we? Nah, he's been too domesticated, you could say, by that company he works for. Burke Industries, that's the one. Good old man Stanley back in the day saw potential and gave him a job. Now he's as harmless as a puppy. That's why it was so easy for us to take her. If he had been the freeze he was, well, me and you would be icicles. And probably shattered as well. Okay, I guess when you put it like that. Is this really going to lure out the bat, though? You really think the boss's plan is going to work? Oh, it's going to work. Batman can't help himself. All that justice and moral code, wherever he went, he's going to come running. The boss is going to get exactly what he wants. It's a shame, too. This woman's a pretty lady. It's a shame if anything comes up. We're just going to have to unplug her until he shows up. She's got some disease. She could die in hours, even. It's a shame. Probably a nice lady. That's not our job, though. So where are we going to meet everyone up at? Down by the docks. We're going to have a big meeting on the boat. Wait for the bat to show up. If Freeze shows up, man, we'll be able to handle him. This is all the boss wants. He wants to see the bat again. Be quite frank, it'd be kind of cool to see him older. He's got to be, what, 100 now? Something like that. But we'll see. Come on, let's get going. Other guys are probably waiting for us right now.
Is that the end of it?
Yep.
Ring, ring, Batman.
Go ahead.
My hunch was right. They're trying to lure you out. Their boss wants to see you in action again for some reason.
Did you get any idea of who they are?
Not yet. I know that they're meeting on a boat in the docks to wait for you, and one of them mentioned something about it being a shame that they might have to unplug her until you show up.
That's not going to work. Did they give any inclination that their boss has fought me before?
They
Seems
said
that
that
way.
it seems as though that might be the case. They said that the boss wants to see the bad again, and that it would be kind of cool to see you in action. That you have to be at least 100.
They
Hmm.
sound like idiots.
So not only do they want to be immortal, their boss wants to see me again, possibly after he's been made immortal by Freeze.
They don't seem to think that Freeze is a threat. They called him too domesticated.
Like I said, been working at Burke Industries for a while, changed his life around. They saw a perfect opportunity and they took it.
Yeah, they
Not
did.
not the same guy I saw on that video call. They made a huge mistake.
I suggest heading down there, getting closer to their base. If you can pick up on a few more conversations.
That was the plan. Just wanted to relay the info to you.
All right. I'll be looking more into this organ, into who they possibly might be. There are a few more rumors on the internet. I'm hoping to crack into some databases and see what I can find. If I know anything or I find out anything, I'll let you know. Until then,
Understood.
and the communication disconnects.
Time to go.
I got Stanley's phone number in New York a long time ago at the Ninja Turtles New York. I wonder if that same number would work.
Do you want to try it?
No, I should have done that at the mall.
Yeah.
A little kid named Bruce Wayne answers. Yeah, what's up? My name's Bruce.
God, that'd be fucking hilarious.
I'm chilling with my girlfriend.
It rings, it rings, it rings, and it goes to voicemail. Yeah, you've reached Stanley Burke, as in the Stanley Burke. I'm like partying with chicks on a boat. It's cool as shit.
Oh my god, no.
The party boy.
Okay, hold on though. How old is he?
Late 50s, early 60s.
6 to 9.
Actually, no, probably mid 60s, pushing
I was gonna
70s.
say, if his hair is that white.
Yeah, he's also
Also,
Batman. That's stress.
also
Yeah.
another thing, let me just put this out there. Cause like, Chuck Norris and Bill Superfoot Wallace are like in their 70s and 80s, and they're still pretty active. But like, so I thought he was like in his late 60s, early 70s.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah, it's probably it's like late 60s, early 70s.
Okay. So like he's had the mantle of the bat for the past 50 years.
Yeah,
So this could be a lot of people.
yep.
Okay. To the docks. Doo-doo-doo-doo. We gotta be stealthy. Super secret.
Hey, we're here to be part of the gang. We're a couple of civilians because it's not smart to be morphed.
Absolutely not. But we draw less attention this way. We're just some guys.
Yeah, you're just some guys, you know?
They don't know who the fuck we are, and we don't look like a threat.
We met on Grinder and we're about to go around the corner to do some stuff. Don't worry about
Oh
it.
my fucking god! No, I don't think Grindr.
What-
Grindr didn't exist in 2010. First of all,
What's the most believable reason for 3 random dudes to be at the docks and have nothing to do with this crime thing?
Trying
I
to
don't
put
know.
in a job application.
Maybe they're just some hoodlums that want to like hang out.
Trying to put in a job application.
We're trying to smoke a drug. Where do you
Yep.
put a job application at the dogs?
I don't know, somewhere.
Somewhere. Is there an office or like a like a HR? I'm walking around with my resume.
Oh my god.
The Joker
So
grabs me. And I'm just like, "Are you the foreman of the?"
I forgot to get tokens for basic thug-looking guys. So you're gonna see a lot of the guys holding a crowbar. That was Pete, Ray, and Dan. So
It's fine.
what are with these NPCs? These untextured NPCs.
Those are Freds.
Hello again, Pete,
Dan,
Ray, and Dan.
Dan, Pete, Ray, guys, it's me. I gave you a second chance.
Which one was the asshole? Pete was the asshole, right? Who the fuck is
Yeah,
this guy?
yeah. Pete was the one who betrayed him.
That looks like Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump.
He kinda does.
Yeah,
You ain't
let me.
got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Who is this Dave Grohl ass looking motherfucker?
Oh no, I looked up tokens for some stuff a while back, and I just thought it'd be good to use for some point. So y'all drive up, and y'all can immediately see this guy kind of giving orders to these people around him. As someone made a, we're gonna say someone made a mess over here. He's like, okay, first off, we're trying to be quiet about this. That means accidentally backing the truck up and making this huge mess and all that noise. You do it one more time, you're out for good. That
One
means
more
you
time.
won't. That means once we get from freeze, you're not getting it. And they start going, oh fuck, okay, yeah, all right, we'll do better next time, we swear. Uh, we you know like we're just gonna do better. It's not gonna happen again. All right, it better not happen again. The boss says it happens again. Like I said, you're out. You're not getting anything. And you know that means you won't be leaving alive. We'll have to kill you. Yeah, no, we get it. We get it. Just keep a lookout. Apparently, the Batmobile was spotted somewhere in New Gotham, which means it worked. He's not gonna just let anyone drive that car.
That's where you're wrong, fucker.
3 young idiots that he just met.
So you keep an eye out. You report anything suspicious. We can't afford to have this waste. We cannot afford to fail.
God, everybody's like, we can't afford to fail. The bad guys, the good guys. Oh, they're coming quick. Javi, make out with me so they don't think that we're suspicious.
Public displays of affection make people nervous.
I saw this in a movie. Give me.
So as he goes to leave, and he says, "Walk in the shadows, my brothers," and they say, "Walk in the shadows," and then he goes to take off.
Uh-oh. Walk in the shadows? Does Luke catch that reference?
Hmm.
Luke's a pretty big Batman nerd.
There's been something like it before in the comics. I didn't do it exactly. I just kind of did my own thing with it. But if Luke's read a lot of Batman and watched the animated series, it sounds very much like the League of Shadows.
Hey, real quick, is your Batman based off Batman the animated series?
Is that your final guess?
That's my final guess. The Kevin Conroy one.
Yes, Stanley is very much based off of Kevin Conroy's Batman.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was picking that up. Good job.
I
Dude.
was too, especially with the whole like there's not a successor kind of thing.
And he's very matter of fact when he's in Batman mode.
Yeah,
This is what we're gonna do.
I kind of figured it was animated series Batman because that one's just so good.
Like I s- like so,
The
how
best.
y'all are aware, originally I was gonna take the Kevin Conroy from the live action version that he did and
Oh,
use Kevin Conroy. But at the same time, I was like, I was still thinking of what I could do with Stanley, and I kind of don't want to like. The reason why, yeah, the only Tommy you've seen has been Draken. And it's because I still don't know how comfortable I feel playing certain people,
oh, good
especially
call.
when they've been passed away. And so I was like, I was still thinking about what I want to do with Stanley, and then I was just like, you know how hilarious it would be
You know how fucking
for
funny it would be.
this anime weeaboo who's like, while you were getting laid, I studied the blade to be Batman. It's like it's gonna be great. So that's how we got here.
Yeah. Okay, so
We're still on reconnaissance, right? We got to just be listening.
yeah.
Yeah,
Can we find somewhere that is kind of like hidden and sneaky to like put ourselves?
I mean, there's behind the crates. Um, in that area, there's some spots over here where you wouldn't be seen. These guys wearing like balaclava hoods and everything, and really dark clothing, are just kind of standing around. They pace to a different area. They look around. They pace back to the same area. Look around. They do idle animations.
Huh? What was
Oh,
that?
it is very, very video game.
I want to whisper to Luke and say this doesn't feel right.
This guy's just walking back and forth in front of this door. The other guys are just kind of like standing around general areas
Oh
looking.
man, Roll20 would be so cool if you could like set like a little path for the icons to just keep roving.
That'd be
But
nice. Yeah.
it would probably explode. I'm gonna say, Luke, doesn't this feel too easy? Like these guys all seem like idiots, and like it just seems too easy. If they're luring out Batman, wouldn't they bring out bigger guns, heavy hitters, not just four guys in ski masks?
Here's the thing. I think that one, they're underestimating Batman even in his old age, and two, I guarantee you there's other people here.
They could be.
These guys are just bait.
Here, I want to activate my aura sight and check all the Connex boxes, the big storage unit things.
There's nothing in there. However, it does appear there are more people. There are people within here, and the door that the guy is guarding. And then there, if you look further out at the docks, there is a boat. You can see a boat in the distance, and it's got people in it as well. Seems to be the only activity is this area around here and the boat.
I relay that to Luke and Javi. I'm gonna say, guys, in that big warehouse, there's a lot more people, and then there's a boat, and there's people on the boat.
Okay, we know they were meeting on the boat. Can we point our little like listening devices over here and can we pick anything up through the building?
So you have to adjust it a little bit, but as you do, you get full conversation. So we got rumors that the Bat spotted a new Gotham in his car, vehicle, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, car, more like a walking tank. But okay, car's fair. Car's fair. Anyways, we're going to do exactly what we were told to do. He shows up. He's going to start taking people out. He's going to be old, make mistakes, not be as quick. He knows this. He's going to have to hit harder to make up for his lack of speed. We have numbers, though. Once he starts taking people out, we'll be aware. We can jump him. And then we can take him to the boss. If everything goes right, we'll have captured Batman. Freeze will have no choice. He'll have to make the boss and us immortal. We prepared suits for all those who will be getting it immediately. For everyone else, you'll have to wait. Batman took immortality from the boss once. He won't be doing it again.
It's Ra's al Ghul.
He'll have to pay for what he did. Not just one immortal, his axe will have created an entire immortal army. We handle all of it, we get it done. And immortality will be our reward. So wait patiently and strike true. Go with the shadows. And then you hear a lot of voices, go with the shadows.
Luke's eyebrows shoot up so high.
When Luke said it's Ra's al Ghul, I said, bless you. I don't know what that means.
Luke just leans in to Charlie and Javier. We are dealing with one of the most adept martial arts groups in the world, if this is who I think we're dealing.
These guys just seem like New Yorkers that got
No,
hired
no,
to
no,
walk
no, no.
around.
Not the dummies. The big boys. Like the ones that are calling the shot.
Still want to call
This isn't
Hayakawa and Jiraiya and Orion and everybody.
Luke just shakes his head and he's gonna ring the bat.
They say they got numbers. Let's us have numbers.
Go ahead.
So I think I've pieced together who we're dealing with.
Who?
I think it's Ra's al Ghul.
That's
One
not
of the
possible.
Listen, hear me out. One of the guys said something about you taking immortality from the boss once, and that you would pay for doing so. They're expecting you to show up and start taking people out, and when that happens, they're going to overwhelm you with numbers. This is the plan I'm recounting. Then, once you're captured, Freeze will have no choice but to come, make people immortal, and then you have to deal with the consequences of it. Essentially. And they keep making mention of walk in the shadows and move in the shadows. That's the only group I can think of.
Yet again, I don't see how this is possible. I'm not saying you're lying to me. But the last time I saw Raish, I destroyed the pit.
That's
He
why
did
they
not
need
have
Freeze.
he did not have a lot of time left. That was 30 years ago.
Is there anyone else that you've robbed immortality from recently?
Honestly, I wish there was. As impossible as it sounds to me, Raish could have survived. But this, if he's going to plan to raise an army of cold, dead soldiers, this is big.
Yeah. Like I said, he's the only one that I can think of.
Freeze must have known. That's why he didn't say anything. That's why he got the way that he was. He
He
knew who
knows
it
how,
was.
and he knows how big that is.
Either that, or in his fear, he was willing to give me up to get Nora back. I don't blame him. Anyone in his shoes would have done the same thing. You need to sneak onto the facility and see if it is Raish. I doubt Talia would do this. Will you be able to sneak onto the boat?
There's a couple of guys outside, and there's a whole bunch in the building in front of us. I don't know how good of a vantage point they have in the building to see around, but like I said, if we try to take out these guys, they're going to start noticing. That's the plan. They're here as bait, so we've got to sneak around them to get to the boat.
But that's
I think
also
we
a
can
good
do
thing.
that.
They're expecting me. They're not expecting 3 random young adults.
You want us to act our way through? Tell them that we're late for the meeting?
I don't know what sizes you are. I had prepared a few in case I ever had in case I worked with anyone else. In the back of the Batmobile, there are basic disguises. Hoodies, balaclavas, a couple of cosmetic things. Use those to your advantage. Pretend to be one of the bait. They can't be the only ones. There must be multiple of these guys getting promised grandeur of immortality, roaming around, people who were street level. You could pretend to be them, get around to the other side, get onto the boat, and see if it is Ra's al Ghul and what state he's in. And if Freeze is already there. I tried ringing him several times throughout the night already, and he doesn't answer, which means he probably caved.
Understood. We'll get to that boat.
I'll continue to work from here. I'm hacking into the security systems right now. Eventually, I'll get an eye on you. If I see anything or anyone coming your way that could be suspicious or someone about to jump you, I'll let you know.
Do you think it's smart that we leave the Batmobile this close to everything? Does it have cloaking technology?
After you clear out and get the disguises and get yourselves ready to approach and sneak around, I was going to have the Batmobile remote pilot itself back to a safer distance as to not raise suspicion.
Understood. If this is Rish, what's the game plan?
I don't know. It depends. Raish always tried to push me to take over the League of Shadows. He wanted me to take his place. I never would kill anyone, though. Raish trained me before I met the Jungle Fury based Rangers. I learned the way of the League of Shadows, and I thought that would be all I would need. But then I discovered something that would help me throughout all the years to come. Receive training, learn about the grid. Before that, I was being trained by a League of Assassins. I refused to kill, and Rage took that personally. It didn't take him long to figure out I was Batman, and tried as he might, he could never convince me to do it. Not even using his daughter, Talia, I still refused. I'm guessing he's upset about that. Maybe this whole thing is a ploy. Maybe he just wants me to put him out of his misery. I can't imagine he's had a good time. There's a
Especially
lot of
not for
things.
the last 30 years if he's without the pool.
With all this considered, there are a lot of possibilities. But this could be a trap. Me and Talia didn't end on good terms. She could be posing as Raish until I got there. Maybe to kill me herself after all these years. That's why it's important for you to get on the boat and figure it out. The moment you discover anything, let me know.
Understood.
Batman out.
It's disguise time, boys.
What the fuck happened to Charlie's character thing?
Oh shit,
Hello,
you're back!
welcome back. We're potentially dealing with either Ra's al Ghul or his daughter Talia. Not 100% sure. But either way, it's a trap to lure Batman out. So we're going to dress up as thugs, sneak our way through the area, pretending to be the dummy thugs, get on the boat, see if it's Raish or if it's Talia, and report back to the Bat. We're working on reconnaissance. We're doing reconnaissance.
I'm using my ninja disguise skills. That's how I was able to change so fast.
Oh, is that why your character token is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all look like thugs. We dressed up in like balaclavas and shit because there was like
I was
disguise.
I was gonna say, so Javi just dressed up in his typical cholo outfit.
So y'all get the disguises, and then the tumbler stealth drives away as y'all are now disguised. I'm gonna see if I can put a disguise thing. We're gonna use the ninja thing. So while y'all are disguised, y'all are gonna have the ninja thing.
Cool.
While wearing this outfit, you will appear as other members of a different faction.
Yes, basically. Y'all dress similar to like the bait guys are out here. They're just bait for Batman and nothing else from what y'all learned, and now
Cannon fire, basically.
Y'all can try to make your way throughout the base to get to the boat.
Yeah, I think honestly we're just gonna kind of
Just like NPC walking is just like Like this.
Yeah.
This heat almost makes me wish for a nuclear winter.
Let's not go directly through. Like, kind of, let's cut around and sort of.
But if you're a part of the gang, that would be
It'll
hella
be all. It's
suspicious.
all about confidence. Woo.
He's right.
Okay.
Pretty
Yeah.
good at bluffing and stuff.
Yeah. We're just kind of
If not,
moseying around.
I'll take a crowbar and beat one of them to death to show
So
that I'm here.
as y'all walk up, immediately these two guys are just like, "Hey, y'all, what are y'all also supposed to be out here?" They really didn't tell us much.
Wait, which one is talking to us?
This
Yeah.
one.
Which one?
Okay. Wait, which one's the entrance?
Well, this is an entrance into the warehouse, but y'all are trying to get to the boat on the other side.
Yeah. We're trying to get around.
Hey, we're late. Do you think we're gonna get in trouble if we just go around this way?
Well, where
I
are y'all
want-
supposed to be? Because we were us four were just told to wait outside. I watched the door.
Yeah.
He's over there, so I don't really know where y'all are supposed to go. You might want to talk to them.
Oh Jesus!
I,
I don't want to talk to the boss. Oh my God!
I
We can't just open that main door. They're all gonna see us walk in, and we're gonna look like idiots.
Luke elbows Charlie
Would you
in
be
the
cool if we
rib.
just went around that way?
Luke elbows Charlie again. I think we're supposed to go around back anyway. These guys have the front covered.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I don't think they had anyone on the back. Then again, they didn't tell us. So yeah, y'all should probably go around back. That'll make us look hella good and shit. Like tactical as fuck.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Luke just thumbs up and like we just sort of
Now,
mosey on around.
as y'all are walking around back, don't roll me infiltration. Roll me performance.
Jay, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Could I do? Since this is technically like crime related, could I do streetwise? And since I have a
Can I do
specialization in
deception?
crime,
Can I
Yeah,
do deception?
You could use streetwise, yeah. Okay, deception. All right. You can use deception. I'll let you use deception to make this
Okay.
easier.
And I
'Cause
would
I
like
have-
to use deception as well.
I have nothing in performance.
Okay, deception and streetwise are y'all's options now.
could I say I rolled advantage with crime as my special? No, I'm playing now.
You rolled a 14.
Please.
It is pretty good, but it's
I would like to to not.
Okay, so do you want to use some of your points? You have
honestly
10. Okay, so this is a collective pool roll.
Y'all don't have a skill of 4 in deception like me?
Charlie rolled a critical at that count. In a pool roll, there's no AC or DC. It's just what you roll. So Charlie's critical does really help y'all. But if you want to, I mean, you can use a story point, which after recap, y'all should have. You don't even have to use one of your point. You can just story point for this. Y'all should have 13 story points now, so you can use one and still have 12 if you want to re-roll that.
Anyways, I would like to use a story point, please.
So y'all are to 12 story points now.
Oh, I didn't even have to change it if that was the case.
I get to go up 2 points.
Okay, Luke, let's see how you roll again.
I don't want to have to permanently cripple somebody here.
It's slightly better. I'll take a 9. It's slightly better.
I mean, you can use some of your 10 points to bump that up a little bit if you'd like.
Don't do it.
I mean, it's
These
a
guys are
group
idiots.
roll.
Yeah, I'm sure we could get away with it.
28 plus 9 is 37.
Y'all aren't fooling these guys. Y'all are fooling
the
people
next-
watching from. Y'all are
next-
fooling people from the shadows.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop
How
trying
much
to-
do I need to bump this?
Maybe everybody else stopped talking but me.
How much do y'all have right now? 37?
37.
Yeah.
What?
Ah, that's a
38.
hard.
27, 37.
Oh,
It's
okay.
14 and 14 and 9.
Yeah, it's
What?
37.
37. Oh, I would say I'll tell you what. You give me 3 out of your 10 points. I'll let you just roll again.
I
Because for the collective number I had in mind, you would just need to be better. I say better off rolling again, but
I just wish Luke wasn't useless all of the time whenever it really mattered. Oh, okay, deception.
come
One more
on,
time.
please be better.
Please. Yeah!
Yeah.
So whoever's watching you from the shadows is just like, oh my god. I mean, I know we're building an army, but some of these guys late, irresponsible. Some of their clothes don't even look like they fit. They probably last minute forgot they needed an outfit. God, okay, yeah. So whatever though. They're definitely too stupid to do anything.
Javier's doing this cholo walk where he does this. He's got that lead.
Yeah, y'all needed a 50 collectively,
Ah,
by
shit.
the way.
Damn.
So
That's
Luke, man, Luke re-rolling was the best thing.
actually that technically got us only to 49. But
And
Both
technically,
Charlie and you critted though,
okay,
so
Yeah.
I add points for crits.
gotcha. Okay, so we're good then. Cool.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
technically, Luke needs to stop talking.
Luke, shut the fuck
Ah.
up. So y'all would come up.
I immediately started shaking my head, like looking at.
Yeah,
I looked at a non-existent camera that was in my room, like.
I literally looked at my webcam sitting on top
Yeah.
of my monitor, like, Babs, what are you doing?
Anyways,
So y'all pop up where Javier is in your disguises. Let me add the ninja thing back to everyone's as they pop up. Okay, so y'all come up here and y'all immediately see this big motherfucker up there
Oh,
near the
damn.
boat.
I'm gonna ask him for a sparring match. No.
That
God,
looks like
no.
that thing from that Resident Evil game that you always play, Luke.
Hang on, can you blow it up for me so I know what he's talking about?
Was
Pretty
it
big.
like a nemesis or whatever?
Oh, he do kind of be looking like one of the tyrants. Yeah, does he kind of look like Nemesis?
So, from what y'all could tell, this guy he's in this big red, white, and black thing. His tubes coming around him, and you can see what looks like the smoke of dry ice coming out of his back, but you can't see what it's coming from.
Right.
Okay,
And suddenly he just keeps saying stars.
he do be kind of looking like Nemesis though. So yeah, Luke will kind of nod at Charlie, like he gets what he's getting at.
So
Big.
y'all see this big guy, and then you see this other guy, the guy that y'all saw before, pacing back and forth while he's on the phone.
Ah, that Dave Grohl looking motherfucker. Can I tune into the phone conversation?
Yeah.
Big mofo.
We just like. Never mind.
So Luke, probably best only one of y'all does the surveillance thing right now, so it's not as suspicious. So Luke takes out the surveillance equipment, puts the headphones on, and here's this guy talking. No, he hasn't shown up yet. I mean, they saw him driving around in his Batmobile, and he has to know something. Yeah. Look, just keep around the city and see if you spot it again. We got everything taken care of here. We got everything lying in wait. The moment he gets here, we'll know. He was trained just like us. No other training, and technically being a Power Ranger, even though he wasn't a team player, is going to change anything. Once he gets here, we got numbers, and he's old. We can take him. Besides, some of that freeze stuff already starting to pay off. We got a few guys in here already feeling the effects of the forever cold.
What?
It's
He
gonna
already
be
got some of it?
so we'll be fine. The boss will be fine. It's all coming together. Just make sure you don't kill him. The boss says he wants to do that. You kill him, you're dead. No amount of being the guy that killed Batman is going to save you. We'll all know you just got lucky. All right. And he hangs up the phone.
So boss wants to kill bats.
Okay, so y'all heard
Yeah,
the conversation with the guy. You know what the boss wants, and you know that big motherfucker is already feeling some of the freeze tech.
Well, yeah, because he's got the fucking frozen shit.
Good thing I bought this bottle of antifreeze before we showed up.
I like it.
God damn it.
I
I
always
throw it
carry a
at him.
bottle
How
of
did you
anti.
know?
I always carry a bottle of antifreeze when dealing with the cold-hearted Mr. Freeze. He
Guess
never
what?
sees it coming.
I don't
I
know
brought
how we fall for it,
summer.
honestly, all the time.
I brought summer sausage. So that's hot.
You ate
hand,
that
hand.
already.
I was about to say, you hand it to the guy. Oh, I have some summer sausage on me, and he's just like,
Anyway,
thank God I was starving. You're all
back on
right.
track. Back on track.
Okay.
What are y'all doing now?
I was preparing my
Um,
AI patrol routine so I could get mercilessly crippled by the Batman.
NPC patrol time.
Yeah.
Can we get closer to the
Yeah.
boat?
You're our leader. Go talk to them.
Oh, God.
Tell them.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're
Y'all
late.
look very similar to these guys. Y'all just look like you're there, making sure everything goes good. You're just a part of the job.
Yeah, we're just kind of, I think for the time being, kind of AI, like NPC patrolling. Do
See,
we hear anything else of interest?
Mostly these two guys are fucking horrified by the guy they were forced to stand next to.
Can I take a leak over here in the corner?
Sure.
Just trying to make sure it's all out of my
can I
out of
lift
my.
this cargo container and be like, "Yep, there's nothing here," and let it down? No.
I lift the door.
They're just like, "What the fuck? Who hired that man?"
Who the fuck are you? No.
All right, guys, my
Luke
bladder's
is
empty.
Luke is gonna try to slowly but surely get like closer to the boat and in his like NPC patrol bullshit.
As you get
I
closer,
dive.
this
I
guy
dive
seems just
head
like,
first into the water.
"Are you my relief?"
Yeah.
Oh, thank God!
I
You don't
push
understand how
Luke out of the
horrifying
way.
this guy
Yes,
is.
I am.
Also, he's so cold. You can feel it just standing next to him, and it's making me very uncomfortable.
I'm gonna
He
go
can
relieve
hear
the other guy as well.
They are happy. They are happy, and they head back towards the warehouse area.
Cool. What's Dave Grohl talking about?
Lieutenant Dan.
He just seems to be texting on his phone.
Javi just mumbling. Doesn't no matter what universe we go to, so old people are always just on their phone. No, but
Okay.
Pull a wire off the suit. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
like you
What
pull
is
one of those like dish like clear like surveillance like devices and just start listening like right next to this guy.
What's this do when I just push a button?
God? We relieve the boat guards. Are there any guards actually on the boat?
Not that you can see, but that's probably just because they're hidden.
Okay. Yeah, Charlie, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Is Charlie actually going to get on the boat?
Yeah. I'll
Charlie
step over.
immediately gets attacked by people in the shadows.
5 ninjas just show up, all stab him at once.
I'm glad I peed earlier. Now I won't at least pee my pants.
He pees his pants. This fucking guy right here. Ah, you must be
So he
Charlie. They
won't
told
piss
us that you would do this.
Can I talk to Lieutenant Dan?
Yeah, you can talk to him.
I'm gonna be like, man, maybe he's trying to get out of his old rocking chair. Am I right?
He's
Taking
texting.
forever.
I'm sorry. He locks his phone, puts it in his pocket. Who are you?
The name's
Lieutenant
Charlie. Trying to come up with a fake name, and
You
it's
just
like
gave up your actual name.
Charlie. The name's Charlie.
I don't care about your real name. Like, what part of this plan are you? What's your post supposed to be?
Honestly, I wasn't really paying great attention. I'm just supposed to be They just keep pointing me in different areas. I was at the front. Now I'm in the back. This
No,
whole thing is
that
confusing.
figures. You give some of them some power over. No, quite frankly, you are bait. But if y'all do a good job, you will be a part of our immortal army. But yeah, you give some of the lower guys power, and they start bossing you guys around. I guess it's bound to happen. So you and the other two came to relieve.
Yeah.
Okay, well they got that covered. I may have something for you. I'm gonna have you relay some information to the boss directly.
Okay.
Like me?
He pulls out from his a biker jacket. He reaches in. He grabs an envelope. You're gonna need to take this to the boss. Don't open it, or you're dead.
What if I get intercepted and Batman shows up and beats the hell out of me?
You better fight your hardest, or you're gonna wish you were dead.
You beat Batman. Okay. I'll beat Batman up.
That's the attitude we're looking for. Hey, you do this pretty good. I'll put in a good word for you. You'll be in the second wave of people to get immortality.
All right, I'm ready to take some notes.
All right, like I said, just take this. You're gonna go up. You're gonna go up the stairs. He points to it to his left to this stairs here. You're gonna go there and around the other side. You're gonna find stairs going down. Take those stairs down, and you'll lead directly to the boss. But don't try anything stupid.
Now listen here, just in case Batman is hiding in the shadows and he's got grappling hooks and can swoop me up. Can I take these other two guys? I don't think that guy right there needs bodyguards.
Roll me.
I'm gonna need backup.
Roll me. Huh?
I walk up to this guy. I pat him, and I'm like, "So, dude, like, what's your whole gimmick?" Like,
Roll me.
Don't
Roll me
touch
persuasion.
me.
Roll me persuasion on him. And while you're rolling that, so you do actually pat him?
Hold on.
yes.
Don't pat. Don't.
Don't pat Nemesis! Don't pat Nemesis!
Charlie, roll your perception. Roll your persuasion. So you pat him and you ask, "What's your deal, fool?" And he just says, "You look like a cut of fuckable meat. Are
Oh
you?"
no! Oh.
Just fucking.
Story point! Story point!
Yeah,
story
I'll roll.
point!
All right, I'll roll conditioning.
Just him grabbing Javier. Oh, this was a pretty fun bit, fool. Zip, fool.
It's over, fool. Like we got the joke.
Oh God, it's so cold.
Isn't that an Adam Smasher line?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was that out of yeah.
You look like
Don't fuck with me. Don't
Yeah,
do this.
Charlie, you can use a story point if you wanted to.
I absolutely fucking demolished Adam Smash.
What did I roll? I don't even see it.
Persuasion, you rolled a 9.
9.
A 9.
God, I have
story,
a D6.
Story point. Story
That's
point. You
crazy.
rolled a 5 on the D6. You just rolled a 4 on the D20. Story point. Yeah, that's a 17,
That's a
baby.
lot better. So Javier, I need you to take 5 ice damage.
All right, I'm unconscious.
No, I'm playing. You're
No.
good. Yeah, no, he does tell you. So what do you actually do when he says you look like a cut of fuckable meat?
I'm just gonna point at him and be like, I understood that reference.
No, you did not. Cyberpunk isn't out.
I know. Yeah, but we were in a different universe. No, like I don't know.
Well,
I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like, what are you gay?
the idea of Adam Smasher's been around way before the video game.
Yeah, it's
I don't swing that way, fool.
For all we know, GTA didn't exist in Javier's universe. It was like cyberpunk based games instead of GTA.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyways, we got
But
Javi's
yeah.
response.
So
And we should probably get that guy away from that guy because look how close they're getting.
Look,
he
sights.
at first he just turned his head. He fully turns his body. Are you trying to find out?
I mean, I
Hey.
asked, didn't I? Are you gonna you don't gotta tell me if you don't want to. I understand if you're shy.
So, is he letting me take these two with me? You two with me.
So
Come on.
He's just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. He's pretty tough. You could take him, but let's finish this conversation first. So they're good to go. But
Yeah.
fuck, what did you say?
I said, I asked, didn't I? But you don't gotta tell me. If you're shy, I get it.
Luke is
He
like
kind
looking
he kind of
around the
just
big
like
guy. Luke
you
is
could see as
hang
he
on.
breathes, he's got like a Sub-Zero thing going on where like the cold just keeps coming out of his mouth. He just kind of like leans his head back, and you see like a lot of it come out. He's just like, it's complicated.
Yeah,
Like,
and I'm just gonna give him a pat on the back, and be like, I get it.
I think if I'm really honest with myself now, especially since I'm immortal, I think I just need to take time to find myself. You know,
Like, I'm gonna be like immortal. Like, what do you mean? Like, do you still need food, drink, or like the type of immortal that like you can still die, but like as long as you can live forever, as long as you don't get hurt.
the way that we understand it is no disease, no lack of food. As long as we're kept cold temperature, we're gonna be alive.
Oh,
Which
is
is
that
why I'm
what this
wearing this suit.
whole? Yeah, I was about to say, is that what this whole and like I wave move my hands over all over him? Like this is about?
Stop it.
And
But
I'm just gonna put my hand on his arm. I imagine he's way taller than me, and be like,
yeah,
look, man, I think you just need to be true to yourself.
you're right. Got a whole life ahead of me now. A long life. Just gonna take a look back at everything and make sure I am who I am at the end of it all. No matter how long it takes. You're alright, man.
Like, like you're pretty cool, fool.
You're gonna have to fight him
What
later now.
What
I
the
hope
You
not.
quit
fuck?
jibber. You two quit jibber jabbering and come on.
And I'll be
Luke
like, all
just
right, they need
lean-
me over there. I hope to see you around soon.
Luke
Hit me
just
up when
looks
you're
at
immortal.
Javi as he
Oh, I
as
definitely will.
Just riding on that thing's shoulders. Like
Luke just
I
looks
can't
at
see
Javi.
me loving nobody but you for all my life. So y'all are told by this guy. He's like, "Hey, go with him. He's delivering a message to the boss. Don't open it. Don't read it. And if Batman jumps you, do your best."
now that there's three of us, I bet we could take him if he tries to show up.
He was like, that kid's gonna die.
Luke just nods.
we got another guy on the squad now. He's joining us.
While Luke and Javi are walking, Luke's like, "What the fuck was that conversation?"
He's pretty cool. I should have got his name.
I mean, I just hope that like we don't have to fight.
Got to add a few things to here.
You know, a big heavy guy like that, he can be immortal underwater and just be stuck down there. That'd be a pretty fucked up way to be immortal.
I like gently pushed her. Like, why would you say that? Why would you say that about my friend?
I'm gonna tie a chain around his leg and throw the anchor. The other side of the chain is the anchor, and I'm gonna throw it in the water.
Jesus.
Have fun
All
living
in a-
forever down there.
I think he still needs air.
Oh, then he's not immortal.
There are different types of immortality.
Well, then let's throw this asshole in the water.
Oh my
Sorry,
god. Anyway,
Avi.
What is up with you and trying to kill my friend, dude?
Because I'm on his
we
way.
take the letter. We take the envelope to the big boss.
Go up the stairs, but we get out of eye shot of these two, and then I give it to Luke, and I'm like,
Oh my
Before
god,
we-
my friend's in here too.
before we
Different
go any
one.
further,
Different one.
I
before we go any further, do we want to
walked
look
up to
at
him.
this,
Hey, fool, how'd
or
you
just
get in here
wait?
so fast?
Yeah,
What's
before y'all actually come down here, y'all don't want a radio to Stanley or anything.
Yeah, as long as we're out of earshot of like the bad guys.
Once y'all get to a certain part of the ship, there's no one around you that you can see.
Yeah, Luke's gonna ring Batman.
Nothing happens.
Oh no.
He had a heart attack, and his
You're getting static. You're getting nothing but static.
They have jammers.
Like Kool-Aid jammers? No.
Hell yeah! We just bust through the
Okay.
wall. Kool-Aid jammers.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
What did you
Anyways.
broke a you put a punch a hole in the ship.
This is
Where's
a
it
boat, you assholes!
at?
Okay, Luke's gonna assume that either that they probably have signal jammers. So we're just gonna continue.
Very well.
Disguise.
Yeah, disguise
Shit.
yourselves.
My disguise fell off.
Oh
We're
my
gonna-
god, is that BTS?
We love you. Come perform for us right now.
Like, something like sugar, something like honey. I don't know any of the words of the songs.
Neither do we. We're white people.
Oh, I can do
Oh
that.
God!
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
No, stop. Anyways, we go in. Luke is carrying the envelope.
I point at this guy. Look,
It was
another
given
one.
to Charlie.
I gave it to
Luke,
Luke
yeah, he
Oh.
gave it to me
on the way up the
because
stairs. I gave it to him. Or down the stairs.
yeah, because if anyone's gonna get the shit beat out of them, it's got to be Luke, right? It's always Luke.
what is this guy's idol animation?
He's just kind of like rolling his neck around.
Could we tell this big guy that the other big guy outside said he can lift more than this one? And start like
No.
a
You can
start a
try.
rivalry?
Oh my
He's out
God.
there saying he can lift more than you.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm not doing that. That'd be funny though. Start them to they fight
I
each
start
other.
giving this one a massage because of his neck.
No.
I assist. How come that the guy above him was like, how come he gets so much special treatment?
Anyways,
Wait, I'm like legitimately scared. Like I'm making jokes, but like this is a bad. We have gone into the belly of the beast. We are in a
yeah,
boat with a
yeah.
league of fucking shadows. We have passed two giant Hulk-looking guys. We are surrounded by fucking shadow ninjas. Who the hell is that guy? He looks like some Fallout character. I'm so scared.
I honestly can't really tell what that is. Can you blow it up a bit? Oh, okay. I see what you. I see.
Yeah.
I'm
He
so
looks
scared.
rough. Anyways, Luke comes up here with the envelope. We were told to bring this to you.
Like I said, we'll take it from here. Boss's state is was worsened. He's not able to speak that much. As y'all can see, Raish is just back there, hooked up with tubes. Green fluid, what little bit of green fluid is still flowing through it, and he just kind of looks out of it. He looks like an Alzheimer's, like 90-year-old man, just sitting there, just kind of like completely zonked.
Use your healing powers on him, Luke.
Absolutely not. I don't think I could fix it.
Like the Golden
Luke,
Throne and Warhammer 40k. Well, we did what we
so
needed to do.
because we would have had the chance to, does the envelope look like anything? Obviously, we're not opening it, but is there anything on it?
It looks like one of those tan beige envelopes people put stuff in.
Oh, like the
Okay.
kind of shit that you would be like, here's the files that you requested.
Yeah, basically.
Raish looks like ass.
Can I check his aura?
You can.
Okay.
I don't like the pause in between the yes.
So, Charlie, you checking Racer's aura, right?
I changed my mind. I'm gonna be all right. I just
Okay.
gonna stand there.
Luke gives the envelope to the assassin.
Thank
You
you.
know,
You can go back to your posts. We'll wait until we'll give this to the boss whenever he's in a better state. Once more the pit gets pumped into him, it'll be a lot better. And then you hear steps coming down this ladder.
okay, we can
Luke,
go now.
I'm already
just sort of-
Unfortunately, I don't think
No.
your boss will be coming back anymore.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, it's him.
Uh-oh.
Due to my calculations, your boss is in his final moments. And he gets close and he leans into his eyes, which means his life now lingers in my hands. Isn't that right? Raish is kind of drooling and he kind of has a moment. He And he's trying to lean. He's trying to grab him, and he's trying to get back, but the tubes are holding him. Struggle all you want, old man. At this point, you're no longer a threat. But I can't help myself. I'll give you what you want. And that'll be the last thing you'll ever get. He comes up. He gets hand me the envelope. Here you go, sir. Thank you. I will be back in the lab preparing his final wish. If you see the Batman, do what must be done. Nothing more. And he goes back up the ladder.
Luke turns on his heel, and we are clearing out.
Roll me deception and streetwise again.
Oh
all right, but
boy.
before that, I go up to this fool. Like, hey, looking good, just like the guy outside. Me and him are friends now.
Roll deception, what?
Congratulations. Deceptions or not deception. What was it? What did we do?
Deception and streetwise.
Deception or streetwise, whichever one you prefer.
Oh, deception.
I'm just trying to look like a typical thug.
Yeah, baby!
I would say mine's easier to do because I'm just trying to look like a typical thug.
And you're good at it.
Luke's
Charlie?
trying to look like he's scared shitless, and it's working.
Typical thug. I'm just doing what Javi's doing.
And he's somehow beating me at it.
I got a crit!
All right, we got to get the hell out of here. Okay, we delivered the message. Let's go.
That crit
Yeah.
saved y'all. Y'all just hit the line.
Ooh.
So y'all are heading back out.
Yep.
You know what they told us in there? To go watch the front again. I swear, the leadership here, I don't even know. Just get the fuck out of here.
Do you actually say that?
Yes.
Roll me deception.
That's not something a normal thug would say. You're in cahoots with the bat.
It's the bat.
It's the bat!
It takes me so
yes.
long.
All right, fool. So Catwoman or Harley Quinn? No, I'm like,
Clayface.
They're like MILFs at this point.
oh yeah, they would. But I'm talking like in their prime. Fool.
Coward.
Nothing is said to you.
Nothing is said to you. Ooh, nice.
Oh,
All right.
fuck! Critical.
We're getting the fuck out of Dodge, man!
I give this guy like a hearty pat on the shoulder.
I
It's like,
wanted them to know kind of why we were just walking out instead of just guarding the boat.
No. Believe me, 100%. I am with you.
Yeah, it's like,
As soon as we're out of earshot, Luke pats you on the back and is like, "Good job."
all right, fool. I'll see you around.
I did theater from 7th grade to like senior.
I hope you find what you're looking for in life.
Where's Javi? Oh shit!
And like I tear up at this heartbreaking moment.
Javi might not be good at fuckable meat, but I am. I don't care if it's cold, please. My balls have been full for weeks. Anyways, the farther away from the boat we get, I wait until we're in a like kind of good in between spot.
Wait, I gotta go. I go and collect my pee in the corner, and then I pat it on my pants where it belongs.
No.
What are you talking about? When did you go pee?
I
did.
I really did. I went in that corner and peed earlier. I made it known and everything.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
I don't.
And I was like, oh shit, he went to go piss so he doesn't piss his pants later.
Yeah, that was like the real reason.
Oh, okay. I do remember hearing that.
Anyways, as soon as we're somewhere that is like secluded again before we get to the front, can Luke try one more time to bring the bat?
Yeah.
Bring the bat.
Ring, Batman.
I'm surprised nobody asked about the Quasar save.
You do not have that on you.
God.
They probably just figured it was his own brand of protection. He's just trying to make himself stand out. A lot of people have been trying to fill the void that Batman's Rogues Gallery left. So people have been trying to make a name for themselves. So I mean,
exactly. So I do have the Quasar Saber, and they just were like, it's probably just one of those guys trying to stand out.
Anyways, do I get anything?
you don't get an answer.
We got to get back to the cave to make sure he's okay.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta get the fuck out of Dodge.
What if he doesn't have his life alert?
We gotta let him. We gotta let him know that, like. Wait a minute. Okay, wait.
It's funny that we say all these jokes, but like he almost kicked our. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yeah.
We get out here and everyone dead?
Are they dead or unconscious?
Unconscious. This guy's strung up, hanging upside down. This guy over here on this building is strung up, upside down.
Strung up how? Like
Spider-Man was here.
I was about to say like Spider-Man webs or like Batman.
He's got some like black rope tied to his foot, and he's hanging upside down, unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Like Batman, like themed rope. Does it have like little bats inlaid on it? No.
I point my communicator thingy, like my surveillance thing, towards the thing. Is there anybody in there?
You're hearing a lot of grunting and a lot of movement.
Hey, Charlie, use your aura sight to see if Bats is in there.
He won't be able to see him.
He won't have his aura.
I know.
Yeah,
there'll be a blank space where the man is getting impacted.
Okay, I do that. I check to see the auras of the people inside.
All right, I'm robbing everybody while they're unconscious. No,
I mean,
Oh, they're bad guys though.
So you do see a bunch of auras being tossed around, jumped around. They seem to be around a central thing, but there's nothing there. But they are clearly fighting something.
I look at Luke and I go, Stanley's in there.
Okay.
We need to warn him that Freeze is in control of the situation.
Yeah, so let's
with this thug, I pull out $5 out of his pocket. Like $5? I had no chance against this guy.
God. Anyways, Javi, can you get back over here? Okay.
It's morphin
time. It's Murphin time. It's Murphin time. It's Murphin time.
It's Morphin time. Black Ranger power.
I just say it's Morphin time and transform. I don't say what I am.
Tap of the Fury, Nature Fury, Green Pit Viper.
Yeah, you got to do your calls. Y'all been getting away with that for too much.
Mm-hmm. My call is randomized. Remember?
Yeah, so do something.
Mm-hmm. I did. I just said it's Morphin time, except that was it because I haven't thought of. Javier's never put much thought into it.
James, did you do?
He heard Charlie yell in. He was like, "It's Morphin
time."
time."
Charlie did.
I'll do it again because I love doing it.
Yeah, he went at it hard.
So as y'all morph, I don't know if y'all saw the Batman roll or not.
Nah, I lift
this
world.
Like a 20. You rolled a 20 on
So as y'all morph, y'all hear tires screeching as the tumbler whips in, does a little bit of a donut, or no, it doesn't do a donut, it'd be in the front. So it whips around and it says, "Please evacuate the area."
It killed Charlie. That was just a warning to us.
Please move out of the way and evacuate the area.
Yeah, Luke's gonna grab Charlie and like pull him to the side.
A winch comes from it says "Thank you for complying," and a winch comes through the front of the tumbler, and it starts revving backwards as the door begins to get ripped off.
I could have lifted this door. You took.
Yep. Let's back up.
So it starts revving as it rips the door off the hinges. It goes flying, and all of a sudden, a bunch of League of Shadows members start piling out as they start to kind of run away a little bit. You're seeing a lot of them start to pile out as they run away, but there's one that kind of just like, "You cowards! You'll never be a part of his army." And they turn and look at you, and they're just like, "Oh, great. He's got friends again." And he says, "Come on, boys. Let's finish this." And some start to rally around him, and I'm going to start placing those guys now.
All right, so we're not killing anybody because Batman would be real upset.
No, we're not killing anyone. We're knocking
That's what
them
I'm
all
saying.
out.
I didn't get that memo.
All right, this
I
is
mean, to be
non-lethal. I
fair-
fucking pile drive his skull into the ground.
To be fair, up until the Craven fight, we didn't kill anyone. But as soon as they started shooting people, Luke was like,
Yeah,
"Okay, fuck these
they
guys."
just winged me in the shoulder, and Javier was like, "Time, so you have chosen death."
That says a lot about y'all, because technically the Stinkwingers are a hive mind, and they are alive, and the putties are also alive.
We weren't
fuck.
killing them though.
I did.
Every time y'all beat a putty, they shattered into stone.
So the Power Rangers kill them?
Yeah, I mean that's a given. Yeah.
We weren't
Yeah.
killing humans.
Wow.
Look,
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
that's racist.
After that fake version of Danny made Javi cry, I went around the corner and I snapped his neck.
Oh my god. Anyways, it's fight time. Let me grab some Batman fight music.
So, as these guys pile out, start to get up around you, you do hear what sounds like some dude getting his fucking shit kicked in.
You swear you can
As,
hear every bone in his body breaking.
basically.
you remind
Guys, this version of Batman kind of reminds me of Orion.
So this guy gets thrown out the door, and coming out from all of it, I'm gonna have to.
Oh, this is our first time seeing this token, isn't it?
This is gonna be your first time seeing his token, but I gotta morph him first.
I'm zooming in.
I put
Yeah,
an
zoom in
X
at the
on the
door.
door because the
It
door's
looks like my dad. It looks like my dad.
Ooh.
And I'm going to send the full thing
Okay.
in reference art.
I was about to ask if you could blow that up.
Honestly, that's terrifying as shit.
Where's my Discord?
It's Burt Bacharach, man.
What the fuck?
that's
Where's
Garfield
Discord?
I went to art, and the last picture is Cranfield or whatever his name is.
Who? Oh,
Garfunkel.
Garfunkel.
Reference art time.
Yep.
I'm listening to the Batman Arkham Knight OST.
Oh yeah,
Yo.
that's not a Power Ranger.
Damn.
Yo.
The helmet.
Yo, that's intimidating as shit.
He's even got the belt. I can't wait to get my my world championship belt ingrained into mine.
Right. So he comes out. Just Batman walking out as this one last the Yeshamber runs away, and he sees y'all, and he's like, "Remember, no killing."
We know.
As I have this guy's hand in my throat. What was that? No.
So are y'all comfortable with your positions?
Yes.
I am now.
Can we move if we wanted
Actually, nah. Get back over there. All of y'all got approached by.
I've never been asked if we're just comfortable with where we are. It's like
We have before.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
know.
I usually ask, but in this instant, y'all immediately got approached by dudes. So,
Yeah,
in this
We're-
instance, you stay where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Stanley's going first. He's gonna move here. Actually, hold on, wait a minute. What would he be able to? Well, technically, they have pack tactics, so they'd gain an advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so they don't get an advantage. They get a snag because technically they are doing their version of flanking. So getting here will still give him his advantage, and they will have a snag. What is their? That's a 13. Morphed. Make sure I have this right.
I feel so much safer that Batman's with us.
Yeah,
Like when we were just in his house surrounding him, I was like, "We're dead." But like,
yeah.
the fact that he's on our side right now is like, "Oh my god, we're gonna."
I gotta reset his personal power. Not all the way though, because I'm using one. So -1. Oh fuck. So he can target up to multiple targets. I didn't expect him to get a crit. So he puts his way in the middle of them, and we're gonna say when these two right here, not the one down here on the bottom, but the one on the top left and the one on the right, they both try to jump him at the same time, and he basically Arkhams them. The first one goes in, and he does him for a counter, and he grabs him by the head butts him really hard. The other one comes in, he takes his right arm, and he twists it. The guy drops the sword, and then proceeds to basically beat one down with one hand and his knee, and then proceeds to take the one that he headbutted, and then just flip him upside down. And both of them are unconscious. That's Batman's turn. It's your turn, Luke.
All right. So Luke is going to yeah, we're just gonna do these hands for now. Actually, no, bow staff. Because they do 2 stun. So I can potentially stun these guys. I'm gonna roll with my bow staff. I'm doing the upshift. See if that fixes it right.
Can't believe he fucking
Yeah.
got critted on his first move.
It's a 13 AC.
Yep.
I'm doing the one to my left, the one that's like technically in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby! Let's go! This guy's stunned. He gets
Okay, so
like shit whipped
he's not.
in the
He's not stunned. How do you take this guy out?
Luke like throws his hand up, the bow staff manifests in it, and he like does a quick little like spin. Like he brings it down, grabs it with the other hand, spins it, and he like cracks the guy against the side of the head, knocking him out. And he turns to face this guy and gets right here. Like he does a cool little like one-handed spin across the back of his hand with the bow staff, and he readies it for the other guy. That's Luke.
All right, Charlie, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna do like a normal, like the karate that Luke has taught me in our white belt training.
It's like right there. I almost always do
Yes!
it back.
What did I get?
You
Oh,
succeeded.
exactly. Just bonk him.
So, all right. So you give him a little bop.
Yeah.
He's still standing. All right. Is that your turn? Javier, it's your turn.
I'm about to just mollywop this guy. Hold on.
Oh my
Javier's
god.
just got stage fright because of Batman.
He's afraid he's gonna kill someone by accident, and then Batman's gonna have to bane him.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I don't think they have a chance in hell of touching Javier, but it's a 28. Yep. Oh, actually, no, wait. Fun fact about the League of Shadows: they ignore additional armor.
So I'm at 20. Oh, no, where am I? On morph 22.
All right. He's gonna pull out his sword. That's a 22. He's probably not gonna hit. No. This one, mad at Charlie. Charlie, what is your toughness without morphed?
16.
16. He's put a sword out. He's gonna try to hit you.
Oh, wow.
You do get sliced, and you take 1 damage. This guy, yeah, he just saw 2 of his League of Shadow members, one being his boss, just get fucking pummeled by Batman at the same time. So he's gonna try to run. Batman is gonna get a critical or a attack of opportunity. He can use his batarangs here, so that's what he's gonna do. This guy's evasion is 11. He should not have done this. No
Come on,
skill
dude, you
shift.
got this. Come on, man. Go home to your family.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Dude!
Literally,
You could literally take out everyone.
he said to us, if I have to get out of this chair, and he's proving his point.
So do y'all want Stanley to epically take this guy out and then take the other 2 out?
Yeah.
Just go for it.
So this guy, he sees
have to come down here.
Typical Batman fashion.
So he sees this guy running, throws a batarang at him, and then immediately quickly turns around, reaches into his cape, and throws 2 more, taking out both of these guys. They are within range.
Tink tink.
Okay.
So he drops these two guys. They are not killed. I know sharp objects going into people, but they're not killed. They are stunned. It says stunned.
It's Batman logic.
It's Batman logic.
So he tows these two guys down, and y'all are now out of combat.
I thought we were just supposed to be doing reconnaissance.
I tried to call you. The signal.
We tried to call you.
Yes, they're clearly once you got to the boat, they jammed you. As soon as you got on the boat, I lost your location. I tried to raise you, but I couldn't get through to you. I wasn't really ready to head out, but then an old friend of mine who I had sent to look at Freeze's office in the laboratories said Nora was still there.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, so Freeze seems to be in charge of this whole thing. Raish looks like shit.
Freeze isn't in charge.
Who is?
It's Raish.
So he's still the one calling the shots, even though he's basically brain dead in there?
He's not the one brain dead. Trust me. I have a hunch. But I believe I put it all together. And if what I believe to be true, I had no choice but to come down. Once I heard that Nora was still there, Freeze's outburst, it all started to become clear to me. Freeze is Raish.
Oh, fuck. We need to. And Luke just starts like he takes off.
Batman follows suit.
What?
Or the rest.
Yeah,
The rest.
what's going on? But I'll follow. I haven't figured out what's happening yet.
Yeah, Luke has it's clicking. It's clicking. Luke is sprinting.
What's happening?
Morph yourself.
No time to explain. You've just got to move.
Yeah, you got to move.
Luke is obviously like well outpacing everyone, but how close do I get before big guy decides to take a piece out of me?
So this guy here is just he finally notices y'all approach. He's like, oh shit! He starts taking off. He starts running on the other side of the boat to get deeper with it. Take care of these guys.
Could I have tried to jump and like flying sidekicked him?
Yeah. Roll me evasion, or not evasion. Finesse.
I thought you said
Finesse?
roll me an Asian.
Finesse or acrobatics. Finesse or acrobatics. One of the two. Whichever one you
Finesse.
prefer.
Would be the one. Just
Yeah, because you have a 0 in acrobatics.
yeah. Come on, baby. Nope.
You do that. You do wind up on the boat, but you miss him, and he continues to take off.
Y'all go on ahead. Javi will take care of this guy.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly what I was gonna say too.
I volunteer
We
you.
need to focus on the boat. The boat is our priority.
What
I
is
mean,
happening?
I mean, y'all don't have to fight him if Hobby just
No,
puts
Yeah.
we
the
don't
charm
have
on
to.
again.
Yeah,
Okay,
take
I
your
take
helmet
off
off.
my helmet.
It's me, fool.
It's me, fool. Why don't you go take it easy, man?
Right. But
Or
Batman.
just act like you're unconscious.
Batman, if you play dead now, it'll be a lot easier.
That John Wick scene.
I put my hand on him. I'm just like, it's like it's like trust me, fool. This guy's fucking crazy. Almost kicked my ass too.
He's old and weak. I am strong.
He's not weak. Luke
He's most
yells
definitely not
as he's
weak.
like running by.
I'm gonna be like, do you want to find? I'm gonna be like, look, man, it's like you're immortal and everything, but do you want to be stuck to a wheelchair and immortal?
You remind me of someone I fought a long time ago. His name was Bane. He broke my back. And then I proceeded to break his after I recovered. What chance do you really have? Javier, if you want to roll for me a combined effort with Batman, you'll be rolling fuck, you don't have anything in
Yeah, I
persuasion.
know.
I'll give you an
Straight
upshift in
line.
persuasion. You can get an upshift in persuasion to get a D2. And Batman Stanley here is going to be rolling intimidation.
All right.
Your combined roll will determine if he walks away or not.
Can't I
Fuck,
be like,
man.
you can be strong enough to walk away, and then
Story
add my
point.
persuasion.
Yeah, he can use a
Story
story
point.
point.
All right. Oh my
We want big boy.
god.
Batman's
Big
also
Boy to
using
lead.
Batman's using one of his story points from his pool of story points.
There we go.
There we go. Look at that. I look at him with pleading eyes.
That's better.
God
Hell yeah,
damn.
that's a natural 20.
You're right, but what will I do with my life? You have an immortal
Yeah,
life.
I'm like, whatever you want, man. Go out there. The world's huge. Go out and find yourself.
Strength to help
Me-
people.
But where will I go? If you head to GCPD, talk to a woman named Barbara Gordon. She'll see you get the finest help out in Arkham. Oh, okay. I'll never forget what you told me, though. I'm gonna find myself with this life I have.
Like, I'll be rooting for you the entire time.
Will I ever see you again?
But I'll be honest with you, probably not. But I hope we do.
I'll be waiting for it. And he just starts to walk off.
Oh my god.
And you still never got his name.
I
Let's get
still
back
never
I-
got his fucking name.
Did
Oh, do you-
Javier just talk no jutsu that guy?
Well, he talked no jutsu while Batman was just like, please try something.
Right.
try something. I want.
And Javier wipes a tear from his eye. Like, all right, let's get this done.
I look at
Put on my helmet.
Luke. I look at Luke and I go, "Is it that lame every time I do try to do that stuff?" Because I'll stop.
Luke just
I'll
shakes
stop.
his head. Luke
I'll
just shakes his
stop.
head and like starts climbing the stairs. Like he picks up running again.
So
God, dude.
you'll pick up the pace. You'll make your way into the room. We're gonna get a Batman. I was gonna say a Daredevil hallway scene, but it's a Batman hallway scene basically.
Jesus.
So immediately you'll come down, and all the League of Showers are just start getting in place. A little more ready as these two stand here.
Where's Dave Grohl?
I'm about to put him down. Jesus.
I have a personal vendetta against this man for no reason.
Where is Dave Grohl? No, that's I was gonna say Pedro Pascal, but that's definitely Tom Selleck.
You should
He's
just
over
make one
here.
of them like Jensen Ackles.
I've been tempted before.
That would have been a good Batman.
Would have been. Stop
would've
telling
been
me
so
things.
good.
All right, next universe. Next universe, just Batman again, but Jensen Ackles.
Don't do this to Luke. Please don't do this to Luke.
Just eating pie.
I gave up everything, Sammy.
Oh, God. I mean,
So-
Luke would be in.
God.
So are y'all comfortable with your positions before y'all start this?
Yeah.
Sure. Charlie.
All
Now
right.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
I guess I'll get right here. I guess I'll get
I
right
shouldn't
there
have.
again.
I shouldn't have cleared out the thing.
It's fine. Good.
Can't
I
believe
mean, they're waiting for us.
I can't believe y'all talk Nujutsu that guy. And it's all because Javier said some stupid shit in the beginning. That's
I mean,
the only
honestly,
reason it
that's
worked.
like one of the best things, though. That's what I
Yeah.
love about
He
this.
developed a bond.
Right, just like some stupid like this is probably gonna
What?
get me killed,
Oh,
but like it
wrong, I
pays
clicked the
off
wrong
later.
thing. I was like, what the fuck? Why did it roll a sword? There we go.
Oh, it did. Oh God! Oh my God!
Okay. All right. Combat is started. Batman is first. He is going to spend 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get here. This poor League of Shadows member. So he jumps over everything, gets on the other side, and then I'll immediately hear fist colliding with skin. Just no remorse.
Fucking
Okay.
grunting.
you just hear the
Violent
Windhelm
grunting.
scream just immediately.
Yeah, you turn. We
It's
finish
not-
this one big guy, and we turn. He fucking falls to reveal that everybody's already unconscious. Oh my God! He's just fucking mollywhopping people.
He's so pissed.
So, but the only people that are next to him, and technically this guy is not, he's not quite within the square range. He's a little bit enough, but for the sake of not just Batman steamrolling everybody, I'm just gonna say y'all immediately just see this guy getting the tar beat out of him. And, yeah, he's down. He's not. Yeah,
You
he's
could
down.
almost convince him for dead. That's how badly he's been beaten.
So now there's another thing. I had Batman hold back and y'all's fight.
Mm-hmm.
He's a high enough level. He has multiple attacks.
He kept
Yeah.
attacking me multiple times.
He did.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He
Oh,
attacked
that's
us
right. I
multiple
did. I did
times.
use it. I did use it. That's right.
And he would attack me like 3 times and miss every time. It was
That's
just
right.
bad. It was just bad rolls on his part.
Okay. The other thing I forgot to mention, he ignores armor.
No, you did that too.
No, I did I?
Yeah, you did for me.
I thought I had it to where he just had the advantage.
You did. I kept freezing him and shit, and we kept doing the no advantage, so we kept getting out of the way. So you made him go through our armor.
I don't remember using the armor thing.
No,
think
my
he
bad.
did.
That's me. I did the penetrating strike.
Yeah.
With armor.
Yeah.
I was
Batman can ignore armor. He has League of Shadows training. But
that's what that is. LOS member.
League of Shadows.
I was just like Los member. I was like, what are they, like the
I thought
cartel?
that too. I was like, oh shit.
20,
Look
20,
them there.
30. So he's going to get here, so someone can flank this guy here. And that's his turn. Luke, it's your turn.
Hello, is me. Hi, big guy. I'm going to spend a personal power so that I can ignore armor
Okay.
as well. There we go. There we go. There we go. So Luke does like a kidney punch on this man.
Damn. So he just punched this guy right in the kidney.
Yep.
All right. That is a -1. Let me do that real quick. -1. All right. Javier, your turn.
All right. Oh, there it is.
I was hoping I'd go next because I was going to boost Javi's move.
Oops, I keep fucking misclicking shit. What's his AC?
Are you ignoring armor?
No.
18.
18. Hold on. Is he? Oh, yeah, right. Advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure.
So how do you kill this thing? Or lethally knock this guy unconscious?
Non-lethally knock him unconscious. All right. I'm gonna straight up bane him.
You're gonna get Batman PTSD. He's gonna immediately tackle you. Why did you do that?
Yeah. No, that is definitely what I'm going with.
You're gonna bane
him. I'm just gonna
You're
bane
non-lethally.
non-lethally
Gonna paralyze him.
Mm-hmm. It's non-lethal. That's how Batman works, right?
That's way
Oh
more
my
fucked
God.
up. I'd rather be killed than have my back broken like that.
Fine. I still want to do something where I pick him up, so I'm just gonna throw him like into this corner over here.
So you grab this man and you throw him into the corner. You hit him with Purgatory, and he's just not quite there. So that extra 1 damage from Blunt is just you grabbing him and slamming him to the corner as he is knocked unconscious.
Did Batman see that?
Yeah.
Yes,
He was
Batman
right
saw
there.
that.
Right there.
I don't know what he's facing.
Saw Javier grab a man like 2.5 times his size and just fling him like he was nothing.
All right, and then I'm just gonna JoJo walk to this guy. Slowly walk up to him and then like face right in his face. It's just like.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
All right, Charlie, your turn. Okay, well, hold on. Wait a minute. You are climbing over some stuff here.
Well, no, he just walked straight. Oh,
Around.
Charlie.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
Charlie
goes.
can walk around.
Yeah, he can go around this fast. I want to make sure which way he was going because this was going to cost him extra movement. That's a 13 toughness, Charlie. If you are going to attack him, and you have advantage.
Frog style. I'm gonna lick
Get
him on
him.
the back.
Nice.
Start giving him a massage.
All right, you wonk him on the back. You do 1 damage.
Excellent. That's my turn.
All right.
No, wait.
Good.
I can still call out Heart of the Team, and I will do so to Javi to give him an upshift on his next move. Can I do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I do.
you can give it to Batman.
I don't think he needs it.
I'm gonna give it to Javi. I'm gonna be like,
come on.
Javi, kick his ass, Seabass.
It is the League of Shadows. At least you got the big guy out of the way pretty quick.
Yeah. Thank you, Javier.
They had cold stuff they were going to be able to do, but now they're fucking dead. I mean, unconscious, quote unquote.
Unconscious. You gotta remember that.
He's gonna be
So,
really sore in the morning.
seeing Batman and seeing and these are the last remnants of the League of Shadows, basically. They are. They also they saw Javier throw the Brute, one of the guys they spent the resources on to make immortal and bigger. They're not feeling it, so this guy's gonna try to run, and so
you
that'd
idiot.
be. So whoever wants to get an attack of opportunity, Charlie, Javier, and Batman.
We all are gonna do it.
Yeah, I should have all of us roll and see how fucked this guy gets.
Oops, wrong thing.
As a treat. As a treat.
As a
That's a
treat.
treat.
Batman's gonna look around and see some random tools on the floor. And he's going to use his random objects.
I don't think anyone else needs to roll. The man's fucking conked.
No, we're fucking this guy up.
Toss the batarang that I stole
Also,
earlier.
his evasion is an 11, so you overdid it a
No.
little more.
I'm not doing anything.
Batman.
Fumble.
I
You know,
watch
he actually fumbles and throws it at me by accident. It hits me.
Do you want that?
No, I don't. I want to fucking destroy this guy.
But anyway, y'all. He misses. He doesn't fumble. He misses because you knocked him down before he was able to throw it. He's old.
Right.
He's in his old age, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing that, these other guys are not too happy, but this guy in the corner is just like, well, what are you waiting for? Go get him. You still have numbers. And they're just like, one guy's like, hey, I don't want to be that guy, but that black and gold one chunked him into a corner.
I don't want to be that guy.
That's not
That
even
one
Batman.
motherfucker just threw the big guy.
He's
That
like,
guy?
what, 5'4"?
That guy that's not even Batman is doing Batman shit. I don't want to be here anymore.
All right.
I want to go home.
So you're just gonna disobey orders? I think a lot of us are. Oh, okay. So this guy here gets fucking shot by the guy in the corner.
Oh, okay, Dave Grohl.
Anyone
Yeah,
else
guys-
want to disobey orders?
Like,
Anyone?
can I-
This guy just stabs him. Nah.
So against their own wishes, they're like, well, better to get beaten into pulp and still be alive than get shot. So this one's gonna approach Batman and try. He's just gonna try to punch Batman. He's not even gonna try to use his sword.
He's like, oh, look at me go. I'm actually trying.
Please
Oh.
He whispers, "Please knock me out with one punch."
This guy's turn. He's gonna go for Charlie. Actually, he's gonna get right here. And then go for Charlie. What is your stuff, Charlie? Unmorphed?
Unmorphed, it is 16.
He almost got you, but not quite. Next
I
one's
got-
gonna come up. He's gonna get right here. So now they have advantage. What is your armor? What is your armor, Charlie? At 16?
16.
Hmm.
Wait, how do they have advantage? Just because
Pack
they're all
tech.
bunked up?
Pack tactics. Still didn't matter. They still failed.
Because I'm standing on a box.
And these other two aren't going to leave Ra's al Ghul's side, so it is back to y'all's turn again. I have to roll their initiative because I got rid of the one that had the initiative.
Batman's turn.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's Batman's turn. Okay.
And they have put themselves in a bad spot.
They really have. Multiple targets up to the amount surrounding him. There are 3.
Re-roll that first one because you didn't do it with it.
Nah, he hits. He can take all 3 of these guys out right now. And that's what he's going to do. Batman is not fucking around. So you watch as these guys come up there, they try to hit Charlie, and then as soon as they are in a good position, he just jumps in. He jumps in unhinged, just starts beating the fuck out of these guys.
I make a good distraction.
You do indeed. And he throws the last one into the corner.
Hmm.
And he starts making his way 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
God, I can't wait for Saturday.
He ain't about to have no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
All right. It's y'all's turn.
It's Luke's turn?
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations, Dave Grohl. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, because I can get there. I use a personal power to use blitzing strikes.
Okay.
That way I can actually hit him this turn. And I'm ignoring armor. So what's his AC?
He doesn't have armor, so you don't have to ignore it. He's a
Okay,
bike.
then I'm going to use my bow. Okay, well, it's still a finesse, my Bailey. So what's his AC?
$11.
His AC is 11?
Yep.
Pretty good roll for a D12.
Am I using this upshift on everything or just my bow staff?
Any attack you do.
Okay.
Just to see. I mostly did anything that uses finesse, so you get that D6.
Yeah, this is finesse. That's a success. So that's 1 stun. Let me see if I can hit him again. That's another success. So Luke comes sprinting down the way. He gets here. He does a hard turn. He jumps up, and this time his flying sidekick does connect with this man straight in the chest. He goes slamming into this thing behind him. Luke lands, grabs him by the neck of the shirt, pulls him back up, and punches him right in the nose.
All right. He is unconscious. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Javier, it's your turn.
Jesus, I'm so far away.
Now, no, these guys are in an elevated area, so
I just pull out the blicky. No.
I mean, you do have the Mega Blaster.
Set
Yeah.
it to stun.
Oh, that's right. I'll try that. I'm not really one for.
if you don't have a
ranged
target,
combat.
if you don't have anything in targeting, you get a D2 because of the onboard AI.
Oh, I already have a D2.
You
so what's that mean?
also
You're a
also
D6.
get an upshift because I did my power.
Yeah. So you don't. So the targeting with the Mega Blasters was because I don't think.
In case you don't have it. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay, so like what's the 11 the AC?
Yeah.
And you get an upshift from Charlie,
Oh,
so
an
make it a
upshift.
D4.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay, you don't need it. So you blast this guy with stun on. You made sure you were about to just blicky him as instinct for you, but you quickly switch it over. It's kind of like an automatic rifle. It has a little switch that says stun, and it has not stun.
You were about to blicky him.
You're like, whoops! I forgot. Just fucking killed the man.
A hole through his chest. So you shoot him, and he just kind of like stiffs up and then just falls down.
We are fucking obliterating these men.
Feels good.
It does.
with the bats.
This is
Epic.
so good. Yeah, Luke took the whole Dave Grohl running away personally, so he's like, "You're not getting away this time, motherfucker."
And then he shot one of League of Shadows members.
Yeah.
All right, Charlie, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna hop down here and not do anything on my turn, if that's okay. I feel like everybody's kind of got it, and I don't want to get up in the way, but I'll stay
Use
here.
the Lion Blaster that doesn't have a safety and just fucking disintegrate a man in front of Batman.
Oh! That's what
You
that
could-
did!
You could use the Mega Blaster and shoot
Yeah,
one.
you could try to shoot him. You could also use ninjutsu teleportation, which also it gives you greater movement speed without having to use sprint, because that's what teleportation does.
How do I activate that?
So it's one of your many ninjutsu abilities, and you just got to spend a personal power to use that.
Oh yeah, I'd never do that. Okay, I'll do that. I'll spend a personal power and teleport.
So what's your current movement?
It's like 30.
You get up to 45 movement free without costing an action.
Oh shit.
Your main action.
So I just moved 5, 10, 15. So now I can just move 45.
And you can teleport behind him, and since you teleport, he won't be aware, giving you advantage for a sneak attack.
Bloop. I teleport behind this homie.
Naruto Shadow Clone Jutsu hands, and then just
I'm confused and I just don't know what to do. And then I start crying and I pee my pants.
Marcus shows up. I knew it.
Marcus said he would do this.
I use my frog style. Specialization, no. Skill shift, no. What's his armor class? 13.
You get to use his 11 because you're doing a sneak attack and you have an advantage.
Hell yeah!
Okay, for that critical success, you get to knock this guy out. How do you do it?
I do like a chop, like a movie chop to the neck that Austin
Judo
Powers does.
chop.
Yeah,
Austin
judo chop.
Powers.
Yeah, where he knocks people out. And I do that.
Judo chop, and he just
Y'all see me just appear behind this guy and chop him in the neck.
just nervously like turns around like, oh shit, and then it's just like raises the right hand, angles it, and it's just like
Yeah, y'all don't know this, but I had my tongue out.
He just goes groovy, baby. God, Austin Powers.
y'all are out of combat.
Freeze went up that ladder earlier.
Batman climbs up the ladder as he gets a good look at Raish. He looks at Raish for a moment as Raish has hair and everything as he starts to look him all over, looking for scars, any kind of incisions. He takes a syringe out of his utility belt and injects it into one of the tubes going into Raish's body as Raish kind of jumps to life. He just he still can't really speak. He just reaches out to Batman. Reaching out, Batman grabs his hand and he says, Victor, I was right. He swapped your minds. He never took Nora. The man who called me in the Batcave earlier was not you. He couldn't wait. As Victor in Raish's body manages to mutter, Nora. I'll save Nora, Victor. You have my word on it. I won't let anything. I'll cure her. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll get some of the best minds around the world. We'll finish it. I don't know if I can save you, but I know what I can do. Do any of you have any medical training?
I do.
If you wouldn't mind, and he hands you more stuff. He hands you more syringes. Inject several of these in 2-minute intervals. Me and your friends will go up top and confront Raish. Inject these within 2-minute intervals. They're 4 syringes. If you do this accurately, you may be able to keep Victor alive long enough. Potentially, I can put him back in his body.
Understood. I can do that.
Tabby's calming his, or he's trying to calm Victor.
Do I need to roll something, or am I just doing it?
You can roll and see how well you do. You have
I'm
you
using
are a
specialization.
you are a medical professional, yes.
I feel like if we mixed our powers of like mammoth breath, ice powers, and Luke's healing powers, and my like aura soothe powers, it'd be like the perfect thing to to help him.
Right?
Like we all put our hands together and do some weird new magic.
Okay. Am I just rolling, or is it?
Rolling you have it, but you have edge because you're a medical. You've gone to school. I feel like you should be able to do this
Okay,
with advantage.
do I need to put a difficulty, or am I just leaving it 10?
Leave it at 10
Shit, I'll even say you got this to have an uptick.
if you want. If you want to help Luke deal with this as
Yeah.
best as possible.
Okay, let me reset.
Sorry.
What did I do with this map? I have a map.
Up. Yeah.
Hey, do the League of Shadows have any? Do they dip their blades in anything?
No, not this time.
Okay, good. Thank
That's
God.
a crit.
Oh shit.
He gets
Yeah.
up and he's like, "I'm gonna fuck that dude
So
up myself."
so you're gonna do this very successfully while Batman and the other two make their way into the lab. Once I figure out what the fuck I did with the goddamn map. Where'd I put it? Where'd it go? Did I not
Hot
download
Night
it?
Joe.
Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Luke has side manners,
I know.
and he's very attentive.
All right, so Luke, like I said, you will be distributing the medicine to Victor as the boys. You won't be delayed that long, maybe like a turn, or no, every 2 minutes, a couple of turns. And then you'll be joining. But this is the best way to try to keep Victor alive until potentially maybe they get Victor back in his body. Oh boy.
Tabby, stay with this decrepit old man.
Yeah, Tabby, stay with this decrepit old man. All right, so here y'all are going to the lab of.
Dee Dee, get out of my laboratory.
Okay, so y'all walk in. So, I see you're finally here. What will it be, detective? I know you figured it out. I was hoping you would. Your plan is over, Raish. I don't know how you did it, but I'm going to put Victor back in his body. He's going to live to cure him and his wife. You're not going to take that away from him. Are you mad, detective? Does this boil your blood? A man you helped refine for the greater world, all of his achievements, making up for the lives he took, making up for all of the darkness he brought into the world. Doesn't that make you mad? I know it does, detective. I know what you want to do to me. What you should have done all those years ago. Kill me, detective. Make up your mins. Although you can't kill me while I'm in this body, you'll also risk the chance of saving your friend. What will it be, detective? You know I'm not going to kill you. It's going to take more than a bad day for me to do that. I won't. I can't. Not again. I've taken everything away from this man. His hopes, his dreams, and his body. And yet you persist. You wasted your only kill on a pathetic man. It should have been me, detective. You should have killed me. Instead, you wasted it on that circus clown. All you had to do was kill me, detective. You could have taken the League to a whole higher place than they currently are, hiding in the shadows, living off scraps, and me wasting away with the last bit of the pit that I had. You left me in anguish, detective. I molded over for years in my decrepit brain, trying to figure out why you wasted everything on that pathetic, parasitic clown. Kill me now, detective. Right your wrongs. It's time to end this. I'm not going to kill you. I won't kill you. You're running out of time, detective. There is perhaps another way. I know what that other way is. This isn't about freeze, me killing. You wanted to test your theory. But you wanted to test your theory in a body that would survive, just as you have for all these years, in case something went south. You wanted to make sure the technology was correct. To be able to age someone backwards, freeze them in time. You don't want Freeze's body. You want mine. And you're not going to get it. The game is over. It's done. I'm not killing you. But you're not going to save me either, right, detective? The thing you told me all those years ago. The moment you get Freeze back in his body, you're going to leave me to shrivel and die like you thought you did before. If you won't give me your body willingly, I will just have to take it by force. And he readies his Mr. Freeze gun.
Freeze gun, yeah.
Are y'all comfortable where you are?
No.
Hold on. I am not. There we go.
You may not kill him, but I can, fool.
He just blickies him.
Brat, brat.
That's an interesting choice, but okay. That's a very, you don't see Batman doing that, but okay.
You put yourselves back where you came from.
Let him. Shabby's a little short, but he's got quite the strength. He might be a good body for Ra's al Ghul.
Venom.
Please, I would rather Rosh not fucking mind fuck Javier.
He's just gonna let me. Batman's just gonna let me find out on my own.
Just back to the, I'm glad we beat Ra's al Ghul and got Freeze back in his body. What a great adventure. Yes, what a great adventure for us, the Dimension Storm Power Rangers. You okay, Javi? I am just chilling.
How does he say?
I am just chilling. Okay. We're going to go 2 turns, and then Luke will be able to join us after he has tried to sustain Roz's body long enough for y'all to get Victor back into his body. As y'all get ready for combat, Batman says, do not kill him. No matter what he says to you, no matter what he does, do not kill him.
Hey, Batman, check this out. Companion convert. Yellow house cat.
Aren't we are? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm going to
that
save my friend.
That conversation probably took a few minutes, obviously.
Yeah. So within 2 turns, you'll be good.
Mhm.
So like I said, no killing. We're going to save Victor. He deserves better than this. All right. This time, however, Mr. Freeze goes first, aka Ra's al Ghul. Javier, what's your thing without armor again?
22.
Ooh,
Jeez.
Javi. uh, so you know how you like to freeze people?
Yeah.
So you take 2 cold damage first off,
All right.
and then I have to roll a d4 to see how long you're frozen. Hey, 1 turn.
Nice.
Hey, yeah, you lucked out. Wait, is that the one that has the third dice roll? Yeah, this one doesn't have turn; it's a dice roll. So yeah, you are frozen solid, so you will not get your first turn.
Just like, is this what I've been doing to people? I deserve to be in this block of ice.
You will take another 1 damage at the end of your next turn
Oh,
when
okay.
you unfreeze. And what would be best for him to do? Since you can't do an attack of opportunity, he's going to move here. 5, 10, 15, and that's his turn. It is Batman's turn. You know, Javier, you take this. You got this. It's your turn. Batman's going to go 22. It's not surrounded, so damn.
Oh my
Why is
god!
Stanley just stay winning?
He's fucking pissed.
So as he approaches Rage and Frieza's body, Rage is still getting adjusted to all the heavy equipment he's using, including the cold gun, and Batman is quickly able to just he basically does the Arkham beatdown. He just Arkham starts to Arkham beat down him. Just
God.
rapid blow after blow, doing a total of 4 damage.
My friend Victor's gonna get this body back, but it's gonna be hurting.
And
Yeah.
he does get 2 stun, so he has stunned his next turn.
Javier, like, just muffled laughing. Ha ha, get fucking stunned, loser.
All right, Charlie, it's your turn.
Then I get up on this desk, and that's gonna be 15,
I start knocking over test tubes and stuff like a cat would.
15, 20, 25. And then now I can kick this dude in the face. I can try, right? I'm on a
Yeah.
table. White belt fighting. You're going down, Freeze.
You fucking bitch.
I say some lame stuff, and then I end it with something like hardcore.
We rolled a 13.
Even worse. Okay. I failed. That's fine.
All right.
That's my turn.
Javier, it's your turn. You get
Maya.
unfrozen at the end of the turn, but you take 1 damage. So you're unmelted. I'll go ahead and remove the status effect. Back to his turn. He's stunned. He can't do shit. So we go
Right.
back to Batman. And between, so as we go in between, we cut back to Luke real quick. As Luke is successfully timing each of the 4 syringes and 2-minute intervals. By this point, he is on the last syringe as he puts it into the tubes and injects it just like Batman did. Luke, are you going to say anything? Are you going to do anything?
He's conscious, yeah.
Yes, he's getting better with each injection.
Luke's just going to finish that last injection and kind of gently place a hand on his shoulder and like get level with him so he can look at him. We're going to win this fight, and we're going to get you your body back.
He sheds a single tear, and you can faintly hear the words come out of his mouth. Thank you.
Luke just nods, squeezes his shoulder gently, and he starts climbing the ladder to
Okay.
get to the lab.
Back to the top of the turn order. Javier, we'll let you go first since you missed last round.
I jump over them and get on the other side.
You're not going to move anymore, so I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you lay in this 3 points of damage?
He's already kind of like stunned, you know. So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna I'm just gonna see this opening that Batman has provided and just fucking mollywop the shit out of him.
This is to go even further beyond. Plus Ultra!
Yeah.
So you just fucking punch him right in his glass dome.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
God, how much health is he at? I wonder. He's
Almost
taking
at half.
damn, almost at half. He's taking like almost 8. He's taking like 7 damage.
This is Mr. Freeze, and he's wearing a suit of armor.
Yeah, which we're ignoring.
Still.
Not
Okay.
everybody's ignoring it,
All right, Charlie, you can go.
because I'm not ignoring it. I see that he just took that crazy Javi punch and
Hey,
is like,
well, you have advantage from flanking, and he's still stunned, so you can get an upshift with advantage. Uh-oh. Just cocks the gun. Uh-oh.
I pull out my sword.
I'm
Take
gonna
this,
make you
my
talk
love,
about
my
anger and all of my
my
sorrow.
sorrow. They're like, wait for him on the other side. Chinese.
Their moms will be legendary.
Oh my god, the fucking Gundam shit. Finally a worthy opponent. Their moms will be legendary.
Oh, because that stupid fucking your mom bit. That was so
Uh,
funny.
I have to beat 25 or
You have advantage and you have an upshift. So, but yeah, if you can't ignore his armor, you still have to do a 25. But you have an upshift and edge, so
Murderize him, Golly. Damn.
that's my turn.
okay, sure. All right, it's Batman's turn. Freeze is stunned, so he gets an advantage. It's a 22. It's funny because his minus his armor is 22 and his evasion is just base 22. So it's like we're just using his evasion for those who can ignore it. Skill shift. I'm not having to make a +1. Don't need to do any of that. 22.
So really, I need to back up and use my gun.
Why does he
fucking
always get a critical? Why does
critical.
he always get a critical?
Batman, that's pretty impressive. Like that's like
This is his episode, clearly.
Because he's Batman.
This is where all of Luke's luck went. Stanley just fucking stole it. So he's stunned. It's another
Again.
-4.
Oh, that's
He's
right. I
below.
did 3 damage as well, so I stunned him as well. 3 stun.
Y'all are just stun locking the shit out of this man, which honestly,
Fight back!
he
Fight
fucking
back!
deserves it.
So he's just getting ganked right now. His turn.
He's regretting his actions. He's regretting everything.
But
Oh, got one good lick in, and then it was just like, fight back!
He's not regretting his actions because that whole speech was "kill me, kill me." Now he's
Oh,
like,
that's
"Yes,
right.
yes."
I can feel my life slowly slipping.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
I didn't expect it to feel this way.
Yo, but a DM comes prepared. I knew y'all were gonna have Batman, and I knew he was probably gonna get stun locked. So I gave him a little something I like to call heavy resolve. It's from the Ra's al Ghul side. He can roll conditioning. Let's see. He was stunned for one more turn. That was gonna end it this turn. So that's -1. But then you did a purgatory 3 stun, so that's another turn. And then Batman got him for another turn. So he's got to, if he can roll over a 20, he'll break out of it this turn. It's 10 per thing. Skill shift none. Difficulty of 20. Didn't make it easy, but we'll see.
I was like in Pokemon, how
Oh.
you get a chance You're confused.
Yeah. He did not.
I will
He-
bane him. No.
You got this, Ra's al Ghul.
So start the next turn. Luke, you come up the ladder, and through the door.
You just see us beating the shit out of Mr.
It's
Freeze.
literally,
and he can't do
it's like
anything.
the fucking scene from JoJo's that I just shared. Like that's literally what Luke comes in on, and he's like,
Kicking the shit out of him.
God. It's like, hello.
Do I even need to be here?
I'm looking at the GIF.
Oh my god, that's funny.
As
That's
y'all are like fighting,
literally
and
what's
Batman
happening
just
right now.
Stanley just gets getting worse and worse, getting more violent as he goes.
Ugh. It's like the fucking that clip of the Batman game that you love sharing, where you're just beating the fuck out of that one
Yeah,
minion.
Didn't stop.
Yeah, just like breaking tiles. Just, there's tiles in this room. That's perfect.
Was Mr. Pig tried to interrupt him? He just threw back the knife, knocked the guy down, and then proceeded to continue.
Yeah,
So
that's
good.
what's happening. Anyways, Luke's here now, guys. Hi.
Luke, it's your turn.
Yeah. Hi.
I just light a cigarette and watch you guys beat the shit out of
Yeah,
me.
honestly, I think you guys got this. I'm gonna just like take my helmet off, light a cigarette. Wait. Okay, hang on. Actually, what's in this lab that I'm seeing?
All kinds of stuff, medical equipment. It
Just
was the
casually
best.
walking
It
around.
was the best one I could find that kind of worked with the setting I had already. So it's a drug lab. That's the map. It's a cyberpunk drug lab, but it looked really good. It matched the setting.
30, 35. Yeah, I think hang on. Damn. I want to get on the other side of him just so we can
Just
like
jump.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I'm just gonna yeet because I have the movement to get there.
Yeah.
I am here. Time to start beating the fuck out of this man even
Right
more.
as you pull out your bow staff, he's already just unconscious on the floor.
Yep.
Save me, detective.
Nah.
Stop beating me, detective.
What's his AC again? 25.
It was a
25.
birthday prank. It is me, Victor.
Yes. Just take me back to my lab with my beautiful wife, Dora. Oh shit, that wasn't her name.
Only makes him more angry.
You know, because that minute has elapsed, so I've run out of penetrating strikes.
What a prank, bro! Am I right?
Damn, so
I got
close.
ration on it and everything.
He's an old dying fuck. I'm Victor Freeze, known for my pranks.
Yeah. Anyways, that's Luke's turn.
Okay.
You would have got him if you had used penetrating strike again.
Yeah, but I only have one PP left, and
Technically, with how Stanley's rolling, I could have killed him. I just haven't been using multiple attacks.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's right. You could have killed him. Oh my God! It's just critical success on every single one.
he's mad. That's his angy.
Well, he's got edge again because of Luke. Oh hey!
Oh, hey,
All right, second attack.
watch him
Rolls
crit.
a 100 for no fucking reason.
Watch him crit. Yeah, baby, let's fucking go!
Oh my God,
Another crit.
So he technically has
Another
1
one.
HP left.
Another one. Get him.
So as Luke jumps over, stunned, Raish is kind of distracted, and Batman just gets on him, starts punching, shatters the glass around the dome, and continues. Batman might be going very much lethal.
My cape.
Stanley.
Can my cape get in between him and Freeze?
As a group effort, y'all have a choice to make. You either talk him down or y'all force him off.
Can they talk him down while I try to force him off?
That's an idea.
This is a group thing.
I
You are
don't know
getting
if
it.
force him off, honestly.
Y'all are getting a video game option here. Talk him or force him off.
I think he's past the point of talking.
All right, I'm gonna switch to Blue Galaxy Ranger. Well, you just said it was Go Galactic, right? I always forget the fucking word
Yeah.
you say.
Go Galactic.
All right, Go Galactic, and I morph. Sailor Moon transition, and then just like a peace sign over eyes, like and then just Blue Ranger.
I mean, so y'all are going the brute force option to get him off.
I think he's past the point of talking.
Y'all are committing to this.
I don't like that you're asking.
Exactly.
I don't like that you're asking.
What's the AC for brute force?
Okay.
Wait. It's his rule though. So if we just all say like no killing, and this isn't, this is Victor's body. If we just remind him of those things, that could work. I don't know if he is past the point of talking because it's his rule not to kill.
I mean, honestly, what I was going to do on my turn was slam down my staff and put up the barrier between him and Home Dude.
But is it allies that it protects? Or is it just who you want?
I mean, this is Luke choosing who's an ally and who.
It's true.
I've also got my cape. But I don't know. I think because of his bat powers, I don't think that.
Can I just freeze Batman again?
Like Tabby,
Tabby
wouldn't.
I already switched.
Tabby can't see him, so she can't calm him down.
I mean,
So
that's what I was gonna do on my turn before you asked about the thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna use my protective thing.
And I've got my cape. So
Okay.
we've got measures that I think brute force. We have options that we can try to take.
So when I say brute force, it's not just going to be y'all rolling might. Y'all are using your combined options to get him off.
Yeah, let's do that.
So whatever option you think is best for your character, that's what you're going with.
Yeah,
That's what you're going to roll.
I mean, the staff just happens.
Yeah, my cape just will.
You're talking about a staff that just happens to a guy who talking about that working on the same guy potentially who just negates one of your other teammates' powers.
That's true.
I'm not going to give you a definitive answer, but you might want to consider that when just thinking it's going to happen.
Yeah, he might just be able to walk through that shield.
Can establish a protective barrier around himself and those he chooses by slamming his power staff into the ground.
But if he doesn't have an aura,
that doesn't mean that it works the same, though.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to try that?
Can I suplex him? No.
Why did you move?
I don't know.
My cape can get in between. I can jump on Freeze and protect him with my cape. And
just Javi and Luke managing to get him off, and then he just like beats the shit out of them and comes back. You're just like Batman holding the cape up between him and Victor, and he just starts punching. He's just like, guys, help! He's blowing my back out.
Yeah, he's fucking me up. I figure I feel like if I put my cape up, he's gonna break it and he's gonna fuck me up. But I gotta try.
I think Charlie might have the best idea. As long as y'all can get him off, Charlie could throw up his cape because that's a pretty solid defense.
Yep.
And maybe him punching the cape will make him realize he's losing his touch. Or Luke can try the barrier and see how that goes.
I mean,
y'all pull him off.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Jake. Can I remember we talked about this, but I don't remember if you gave me a definitive answer. And with the gorilla strength, it says I can use it twice in any scene.
Yeah.
But But if I use, could I possibly make it to where like I could use it once per scene, but it also gives me like I don't know, like maybe 2 upshift or maybe like advantage and upshift or just advantage
Well,
or
I kind of like that. Like instead of getting to use it twice, but I mean, yeah,
Okay.
like
Yeah, we'll say you can use it, but it's gonna result in a double upshift.
you have
okay,
to
cool.
and you have to call it and say, "I'm not using this again. This is the one time."
Yeah, this is the one time for that scene for this scene.
You're just pumping in both. You're going for broke. You want to get them done. You're using both. You're just like when like you use a power up a civilian power and you want to dump so you don't have to roll and it just hits.
Right,
Yeah.
right. This is exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, so it's my turn.
So you and Hobby are going to roll, and you can argue for other things. Hobby's obviously going to be rolling might with gorilla strength because Hobby's just going to try to grab him and take him off.
I
Alright,
think
so double
let's
upshift.
let's see what Javi does first.
You
Do you
can
just want me to roll or
combine
Yeah.
your might with his, can't you?
Hey!
That's my man.
That's a fucking
Hell yeah.
fucking 29.
29 critical success.
I can't let you kill it, fool.
He just fucking tackles Batman off of him.
He's my dad.
Luke, all you need to roll is a 6 in might
Okay.
to meet it.
Rolls a 5.
Roll
Yeah.
a 5?
Use a story point.
Since he's technically on top of Freeze, like I don't have to move to touch him, yeah?
No, y'all are just rolling to get him off. You don't have to move.
Okay.
You just have
Do
to
I
roll
get
a 6. You
advantage
just have-
because
that
Javi's
was
helping me?
This is no. He didn't get advantage for you helping him.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's
You
fair.
just have to roll a 6. I know that's asking a lot of you.
10.
It really is.
I did it. I rolled a 10.
And critical 10.
So combined, you and Javi managed to push him back, and y'all hold the line. I'll do.
Yeah, I was about to say Luke would be like there.
So
You guys know-
y'all.
Luke's probably like on the other side of him.
You guys know what I do with ice bad guys?
Just pulls the sword, pulls the lion blaster out. I
Fucking
fucking
rizzes them
annihilate.
up.
I wrap
Please.
them up. I put them.
This
I
is
put 'em
the
in my-
second like ice character that he's
I
put his
protect.
paper out.
Okay, so we've got him off of Raish.
Let's
No.
see if he resists or comes to his senses. He's going to have to beat out his willpower.
Stanley!
He will have an edge because y'all are forcing him to not do that. Stanley comes to his senses.
No.
You can't kill him! Besides, that's not his fucking body, it's Freeze's.
Why are you using cuss words?
That's what Charlie's worried about. Like, hey, there's no need for that language.
Don't cuss at him.
I'm sorry. I lost control. I didn't think about what I was doing. He puts his hand on the outside of his face, but like, you know what I'm saying. He's got his helmet on, but he puts his hand on his face. I'll talk about it later. But for now, while he's still breathing, I cracked his helmet. We're running out of time. You
Yeah.
seem to have some medical knowledge. Do you think it would be safe to move Victor up here? Or we have to find a way to move everything down there to him?
I can pull him up with my
We-
power.
It would be impossible to move all of this down there. What do we need?
We're gonna have to figure out what machine he used to swap their minds. We're gonna need to look around. People with who know technology should be looking. If you don't have
No.
any technologically superiority, then you need to be watching him. This is
Javier.
Raish in Victor's body.
Javier, freeze him. Save us some time here.
I don't know if that would work on him though, would it?
It's not going to.
Exactly. I'll just hold him down.
But it's ice.
And
If
he's
he-
fucking freeze.
Wait! It's
No,
not.
no, 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 no,
No,
listen,
no,
listen,
it's not
listen,
to
listen.
freeze him. It's to make him feel better.
It's to yeah, the
His
fucking
helmet's cracked.
listen, let yes, James, you get it. So his helmet's cracked. If he's fucking frozen in a
You can
block of
do
ice,
mammoth
that
breath into
prevents
that.
the helmet. That prevents
Yeah,
leakage coming out of
he
the helmet
doesn't
and shit.
need.
It's to save his body.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It would actually
Cause
kind of help more if you did your bubble and then Javier did it in the bubble because then it would stay condensed.
Ooh. But does the bubble keep frozen stuff in?
As long as Luke commands it, the cold air won't leave.
Where's the damn thing? Hey, do y'all want me to aura pull this old dude up here? He'll just
Don't
float up to me.
don't move him
Violently
until
rips all the
we
tubes
have a
out of
better
him.
idea because he's there's a bunch of machinery going on. But yeah, Luke will slam down his staff after Javi freezes him, so you gotta shift back.
Yeah.
Well, you can do it just on his location. It'd be probably smarter if if you made the bubble, allowed Javi to stick his head in. Javi blows directly on him, so none of it gets out.
Okay, yeah, that's what I do. That's what we do.
So y'all do that, and he is sustained. Now it's finding the equipment he used. So you're scattering. Y'all are on limited time.
But that saves us some time. That helps us.
Yes, as long as
Um,
Victor holds up and races body.
can I argue using because this is are we looking for medical equipment?
You're looking for a device that swapped their minds.
Okay,
Okay,
so I'm
that's
looking
fair.
with something with a helmet.
I do have tech though, so
Science or technology, either one will work.
shit.
Science or
I
technology. I don't have anything in any of them.
Luke found a beetle in the corner, and hey, this beetle is really cute.
This beetle's dancing. Look at him go.
Story
Look
point.
at this little guy go.
story point. Story point.
I don't have anything, so I have to roll with the snag.
You still rolled higher than
You
Batman.
still rolled higher than me and Batman. Are we using a story point for me to reroll?
I mean,
Charlie, have you rolled yet for technology or science?
Yeah, I rolled a 11.
11, 12. That's a 23 plus an 18. That would be a 41, right? Is that 41?
Yeah. Yes.
mhm.
Roll, Luke. You literally need to roll under a 10.
Yeah, Luke,
Oh.
roll a story point.
Okay, so we're at 7 story points.
The beetle
Under a 10.
disappears.
The beetle disappeared.
12.
All right. So as y'all are looking around, y'all manage to come and on this desk there appears to be not a helmeted device, but some kind of small orb kind of thing.
All right, fools,
As
I'm jacking in. No.
so y'all come to the conclusion based on stuff on the computer. As y'all start to look through the computer and everything, y'all find out that it is the device. It's as simple as linking up. You have to take a smaller device, put it on the back of the head of the person who you want to transfer their consciousness. So either one will work. You can put the small device on freeze, or you can put it on rage. But the orb has to go onto the other person to be able to transfer it
Do they have to be right next to each other?
within a certain amount of feet.
Okay, so it would be easier to move him.
Yes. Stanley starts to eye over the technology. I've seen this technology before. I wonder, where did he get Brainiac's technology?
Cranston.
We can figure that out later. We're on a time constraint.
All right, start moving him. We got to get him within a close range. Once we know within range, the lights on both of these devices will light up.
Somebody
So
come here. And
we need
help
this.
me.
We need the strong. We're not moving Rage. We're moving Victor over here. We're moving him over to the other one as close as we can get him. We need the people who are the strongest to roll might. Whoever's helping. I guess everybody
It's
wants to
just,
help.
oh man, I was gonna say since this is the same. Oh, never mind. I'll just roll. Don't
So
mind.
Luke removes his barrier, and we all just roll.
Of course.
Okay, yeah, y'all move him quick and effectively. Y'all get him to here as the things light up, and Batman says, "Okay, I'll go hook this up to Victor's, Raish's body, and I'll let you know when to begin the transfer." So he goes down the ladder, and you hear on your communicator, "Do it now."
Luke hits the button.
Victor, the thing on the back of his head lights up as Raish and Victor's body starts to scream heavily for a bit until eventually just stopping entirely. Then takes a deep breath of a finally back in my own body. Did it work?
I check his aura.
I mean, you didn't check Raish's aura
Yeah.
or his aura. If you would have checked Raish's aura in the boat, you would have known something was off, but you said no.
Yeah, I'm gonna check this guy's aura. Freeze body.
You can see that his aura is in a state of recovery, as if it was about to just disappear.
That could be anybody.
Yeah, because you never scanned Raish. You never scanned Victor and Raish's body, or Raish and Victor.
But you can tell if they're good or not. He picks up on
Yeah.
whether they have good intentions or not.
Yeah, you could tell this is a match.
This man's aura is cold.
So since
It won't- it's
his
freezing.
helmet's fucking cracked.
Can I just hit him with another mammoth, bro?
Victor does get up. A lesser man not used to this body would die in these conditions, but I have persisted for far longer than most would have.
He can get to his repairs, his other bubble helmets. He has the power, the time.
Yeah, Victor knows his body. For Raish, it was overwhelming, but for Victor, he'll be fine.
It's like, this body sucks!
You could see he's gathering stuff around to make himself a new helmet, but Batman has not come back.
Yeah, Luke's going down that ladder. Luke, don't trust that. What Luke see? Get out of here. Get out of here, please. Tabby.
So y'all come back down, and you see Batman Stanley standing over Raish. They're just quiet. Way to go, detective. Even in your old age, you manage, with help, to do the impossible. Are you going to let me die here, detective? Like you did all those years ago? Or are you going to put me out of my misery? Stanley is very quiet. To repeat what I told you all those years ago, I'm not going to kill you, but I'm not going to save you either. You tried your hardest to give me a bad day, to take away all the effort and work my friend had put into being a better man. You tried to take away his life and all the effort he put in to cure his wife. If it hadn't have been for these three, you may have gotten your wish. But I want to let you know something. The entire time I was beating you, without stopping, I was thinking of him. Still, after all this time, if you had killed him long ago, he wouldn't have been the man he was. He just would have been a random thug dressed as a clown. You made him who he was, Detective. It'll always be your fault. And even in the end, you cowered away and let others take the blame for what you did. Some hero you are, Detective. And Raish finally stops talking. Monitors behind him show no heartbeat. He flatlines. He is dead. I'll prove it too. Look. See? He's got the red X.
Uh-huh.
Just like what's his face?
And Lieutenant Dan is gone.
Craven,
Yeah, like
Dave
Craven.
Grohl.
Dave Grohl's gone.
Lieutenant Dave Grohl.
It's finally over. Is Victor doing all right?
He's set about making himself a new helmet.
Thank you for what you did tonight. I appreciate y'all's help. I'm going to stay here with Victor to make sure he gets out all right. A security detail was put up to watch Nora just in case. Head back to the mansion. I'll be there shortly.
Do you want me to make sure he's dead?
Even if someone would have to try really hard to bring him back, they would need the pit again, all of it. I am assuming he used all of his resources. After all, that was 30 years ago. There's no way he made it this long without stretching it out. I'm sure he's dead. If you want to make sure, that's your decision to make. But I'm not going to. The last time we met, he cowered in fear. This time he died insulting me. Trying to his very last breath to make sure I took him out. No more. I'm going to head up to Victor. You could stick around to make sure, but I don't think you have to. And he heads back up the ladder and into the lab.
Luke's going to... He is going to take a minute.
You want Javier to shoot him?
No,
I was gonna say
no.
Javi will start eating him.
God, no.
Maybe
That's a
I could
fucking...
become immortal if I eat him. Can I
That's a
start eating
human
him?
man. Please do not. But no, Luke's
got
gonna
Up to the
check
Lazarus.
DM's
his...
discretion.
Got Lazarus pit stuff in his blood.
Can I just take
Luke's
one of the
gonna...
tubes out of his back and just start drinking the pit?
The green stuff is gone now.
Oh.
It's gone, yeah.
Can
Luke's
I
gonna
drink what
check
was
his
left in his
pulse.
system?
What, Luke?
Luke's gonna check his pulse.
It's gone. There's nothing.
He unplugs everything.
Unplugs everything out of the walls and unplugs everything out of him.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not moving.
Okay. He's gonna grab... Shit. He's gonna grab this tarp thing here and just throw it over him.
Okay, you do that.
Be throwing blankets on all sorts of dudes in this world.
He's gonna walk off. He's sick of this shit.
Guys, we stopped. We worked with Batman.
You did work with
Yeah, we
Batman.
did.
So, y'all head back to the mansion.
You get Batman training.
Yeah, y'all helped Batman successfully. So, yeah, you even pulled him off for making a horrible mistake. So, we are going to end session with y'all going back to the mansion. and waiting for Stanley's return.